It is the 29th of Sundusk in the year 171. You leave the dreaded thorns and thistles of Traitor's Tor and make way for Castle Ravenwatch, nestled by the cracky cliffs of the north and overlooking the Sea of Ghosts that stretches along High Rock and Skyrim's northern shores. High above the castle, Massa illuminates the castle with an ethereal orange hue, the courtyard home now to critters of the night as well as thorns that seem to stretch out towards you as you brush past. Lord Wixley takes residence in Castle Ravenwatch, so you've been told growing up, an elderly gentleman with a kind affinity, though none have seen his face for many years. There are those who doubt he truly lives here at all. The trek to Castle Ravenwatch is deadly. Fogs descend on the castle grounds at night that obscure vision, and the shrill of harpies keep even the heaviest of sleepers awake at night. Somewhere within, you believe the Lord to have a bounty of food that could help the villagers of Hoarfrost Downs, your family and friends who have treated you well since you were merely a child. And as we enter, we have who would like to be at the front. What order would you like? Would you guys like to be?
I suppose being the tank, I better go first.
Okay.
I will be wherever I am put.
I am going to be right behind Tordin, watching my back from Sin.
Okay, I'll be right behind Balin then.
And then Augustically,
I'm going to be just... I am visibly uncomfortable.
Oh, and just be peeking from behind, like the shovel, just like staring at you, like.
Stop it!
Just for context, by the way, because I've tried to move past it because we've got a lot to get through in this part too. At the circle that you found, alongside the dead bodies, in the centre you found the skeleton of what you assume to be a child. Like a young...
Did what happened there? We quite missed most of that bit.
Yeah, there was a young child in the middle of it, basically, whose skeleton was there, but the skull is missing, and you don't know where the skull is.
Can I have
probably
a rib?
in Sin's pocket?
Is the skull missed?
A single rib from the child.
It's Mr. Bones.
You can take a single rib from the child, sure.
Thank you.
Why?
Well, I mean, if it is a werewolf like we were suspecting, I can throw it a bone.
No, it's just for your sick collection.
Look, I have one heart, 2 dead fish, and 1 child rib.
What? Are you just trying to, like, make your own flesh monster?
Why?
You're building your own flesh dragon.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's a werewolf? What?
I mean, you were saying before that it's like, was it like the Hircine, the thing for?
Yeah.
And so Balin was then saying about how...
Oh, I see, because Hircine... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That'll stand to reason.
No, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but I've got the heart in case it's a vampire and wants blood.
Okay. Well...
I thought you were trying to make a flesh astrolac.
Tordin, who does not have his webcam on.
Hello.
What would you guys like to do? As you kind of like, you move up, you can see the gates. The gates are open to Castle Ravenwatch, and inside you can sort of see a well surrounded by dead trees and sort of the foliage here looks a lot lively compared to the outside the castle walls. Whoever lives here keeps good keep of their grounds.
Garden werewolf.
What are you guys wanting to do?
Not die.
Or rather, Tilda,
that sounds
seeing
good.
as you're at the front. You decide.
Can I have a look around, see if anything's out of place? Or anything that looks weird at all?
You... Give me a investigation check. Got to get into the mindset. Investigation.
14.
You notice sort of... if I can give myself a new layer quickly, hang on, sorry. Just sort of so I can get a pen up. You sort of notice, like, around this sort of area, if you guys can see that. Maybe I'll choose a white. Might be it. There you go. There's sort of stained windows that have been... one of them's been smashed. They all depict... it's not a religion check, you would know. It's sort of gods like Akatosh, Dibella, Mara, sort of the 9 divines, but one of the glasses has been smashed.
Can we peer through the window?
Yeah, absolutely. As you
sorry, before we do that, do I know which god it is that's been smashed?
You can't see the rest of the windows, so you can't tell from context. because there's only like the rest of the windows assumedly sort of go round.
Oh, okay.
Can we have a look at the well quickly
Okay, well,
before we
I feel
start
have a look at the
charging
window
in?
before we go
wanted
before
to
we go
peer
into
in.
the place. Just have a peer through the window that's there before we actually go in.
okay. As you
Oh, the house is gone.
as you peer in, the roof is gone. As you sort of you peer in.
The roof is gone.
Do you want to give me a stealth check? I'm assuming, by the way, I've moved you all, but I'm assuming it's just Barlin who's sort of doing this.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I've been rolling that once for the last week, so that's much better. That's a 8.
It's an 8.
That's an 8. Yeah,
That is better, to be fair.
not by much.
As you sort of walk
Alden
over,
dies instantly.
as you,
Anyone in here?
as you sort of you creep over towards the stained glass, you sort of like the glass.
The
on
tusk gets
floor.
stuck.
The glass on the floor is kind of like crunching under your feet.
Stop looking at my tasks.
And you start to hear someone like a chair scraping as someone stands up inside.
I just cough. Sorry. I mean,
You see this old man. He comes through the doorway. With
He
a
does
cane
what?
in hand. With a cane in, he comes through the doorway with a cane in hand, and he's sort of walking along, sort of tapping it along as he does so. And he's sort of he's looking around, trying to see where that sound came from. He hasn't seen you yet.
I'm gonna just hide behind the glass. But in my mind, I am well hidden.
Do you want to give me another stealth check?
Sure. Six.
No, he sees you. He's sort of he's peering along, and you've got
My
Mara
face against
on,
the glass, just.
Mara's in a really regal position. Diabella's sitting there looking all regal as well. And then you've just got Akatosh, and you're just the dragon. You just where his crotch is. He just sees these two orc tusks poking up out of Akatosh.
Just condensation on the window with my hand.
And as you do so, he out of the top of his cane, he pulls out a dagger and he throws it. Yeah, do you want to give me an agility saving throw?
I would absolutely love to. 14.
Okay, the dagger flies through the window, shatters everywhere, and it flies past you into a tree behind you as you sort of dodge out of the way.
Sorry. I'm gonna run off.
You're running off.
I'm gonna run back to the group.
Okay, the others haven't seen what has happened here. They've heard a window smash, but that's about it.
Everything's fine. I have nothing to worry about. The house is occupied. They're not had by a grumpy old man.
I mean, to fair, you just put your head through the window. I would be quite grumpy if anyone did that to me as well.
Not through the window, near the window.
I mean, is anything going on? Can we hear anything? Any movement?
Yeah, you hear. It's quite far away, so you can't really hear movement per se, but you can hear a door slamming, and sort of this old man has gone back to wherever he was. Evidently, you're not really sure, but you feel like maybe he's just sort of. He feels like he's warded off an attacker, and he's returned to.
And then shattered his window by throwing a dagger through it.
Yep. Old man's not playing around.
Job well done, I suppose. I feel so much more secure with this now new break in the window. So that's how my
Okay.
rolls are going today. I just wanted to sort of have a quick test to see how I'm rolling. Apparently not well.
Okay. Well, yes, Augustles, you want to check out the well, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, while that was all going on, Augustles, you've been over by the well. Does anyone want to be with her, or is it just...
I'll join.
Okay. You two sort of you both sort of peer down the well. And as you sort of do so, leaning over, a rock kind of slides in a bit, and you just hear ding, 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 as it like, echoes down the well. Evidently, the well is like it's empty but incredibly deep.
Full of a talk.
I wish one day I could dig a grave as deep as this.
And one day you will.
Do you guys want to give me a?
Don't leave me alone with her, Jordan. Please.
No, don't give me a check. Actually, you can sort. There's this foul smell coming up from the well. You're not sure why, though.
Does it smell like death?
Or
Because
rotting
we'd be very
bodies.
familiar with this.
I think you two would recognise the smell. Yeah, it smells like rotting. Something's rotting at the bottom.
I just want Sin to get very excited and lean further over. Like, I think
grab the
someone is
back.
using it as a grave.
Just grab the back of the. No, sit.
Would it be bad if I just a little, you know?
Don't.
I'm not going to. I'm just saying that I could.
Okay.
I am being the better person showing restraint.
I'm going to assume you're all like over by this well now. Yeah, no, there's not really much in the.
Can
well.
we see how can we guess how deep it is roughly?
It's too dark to tell. Like you wouldn't really have a clue. I guess
Question.
yeah, go on.
How deep would you say, like,
How deep is your love?
Fuck, I was going to say it. What are you going to say? August, please. What were you going to say?
well, I have something to maybe get light in there. I just need to double check the range.
Okay. Well, you could. What do you mean light? Is it like a spell? Okay.
Yeah, so 60 feet.
It's deeper than 60 feet. You could
I
cast
mean-
it down, but I mean...
Someone could jump down there and just... Zin?
I'd be happy to go down there. Why don't you join me?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Can I just like take the a rib and just like kind of hold it up as if it was a tusk and just smile at you very happily?
I look visibly distraught.
I want to
don't
keep
say
them for my
anything,
collection.
but I just, like, as if I would love to snarl, but I'm too hurt.
I'm not going to
I'm
cast it because I
very
have limited
emotional.
magicka.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You guys can sort of, as soon as I remove that, I'll bring it back quickly. But you guys can see that there's two doors going into the castle. There's a big...
Lovingly labelled side door and main door.
Thank you.
Written across them.
There's a big ornamental door with a very decorative design put into it. Not really depicting anything, just a nice looking sort of like floral design. And then the side door is just like a little rickety old door, sort of the ones you see at a tavern or just in any old house, really. Like a little where you could come out and do gardening or whatever, and you could store your stuff by the back door, basically. You can't really see into like the main door is completely windowless, so you can't see into that one. And the side door, although it's got like cracks in it, you can't really see that well into it.
I'll say check these other two little outbuildings first, see what's in there.
For the sake of time, I'm going to say that you see that the round building is it's almost like a lighthouse. So it kind of like it reaches quite high up, and there's like you can see at the top, sort of like the kindling for a bonfire almost. It hasn't been lit in a while. And then
Are you telling me
There's
it's
a lot of crash
beacon?
ships.
It's a beacon, and the square tower is it's kind of just like a watchtower, basically, just like a guard's tower. There's you would assume there's not really much of interest in there.
If I was to
I feel like
set
it's worth
fire
spending
to
a lot of time into these, just think a whole bunch of time into just checking every single square inch of these buildings.
If I was to set fire to the beacon, do you think the people inside will come out screaming the beacons are lit?
But I'm not going to say anything, but you wouldn't know.
In interests of time, I'm going to go up to the main door.
No, the side door.
I'm gonna go up to the main door as well.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, Mendel.
Come on, Tussface, we're going to the side door.
I'm gonna just shrug and go, I'm staying with Jordan.
Yes, stay with us, Balin.
At least that way I have
I'm
someone.
not opening the door, but I'm just going
Or-
to hear if I,
I'm
see
gonna
if I
open
can
the
hear
door.
anything. Oh, okay.
Well, okay, we'll do it in order. So, Jordan, you go first. So you want to see if you can hear anything, right?
Yeah.
You give me a, I guess an investigation check again, really.
Hearing check.
An hearing check, yeah.
There you go, Specsavers for that. 15.
Yeah, you can hear very faintly like the crackling of fire, and you hear like all of a sudden, like as you're listening, you like a glass smashing from inside, and you can hear like a low hum.
That time it wasn't me.
You can hear like a low hum of someone singing, and you've not heard the song before, but you sort of hear them humming away.
Okay, so I open the door.
Okay, Sin, yeah, okay, I'm just going to move you all over. Sin, you open the door and what you see is a large dining room with a great fireplace at one end, and sitting in a chair here is an older gentleman with his hat sort of like pulled down a bit.
I just want to remind you I'm not with them.
Yeah, I know. Just asleep. He's got like in one hand he's got a bottle of wine, in the other hand he's sort of like left sort of his arm, just let it go limp, and there's just like wine pouring out of this glass onto the rug below. You can see the room stretches quite far, and it's got it's got like a balcony above the fireplace, and the light from the windows and the moonlight's sort of casting alongside the fireplace more of an orange glow into the dining room.
Does he look like he was part of the people who were collecting food earlier?
No, he was not. He was very finely dressed. He's got like by the way, so Balin, this is the same old man as before.
Yeah. Can I tell what race he is?
Yeah, he's either Imperial or Breton. He's not really.
He's human.
Yeah, he's not an elf or a
Clarify
beast.
though. This man saw a tusky man peering through a window.
Threw a dagger through a window, shattered it, and went through a
And then went. I like this guy.
This man's priorities need to be checked.
Okay,
So, realising this, I'm under the impression that maybe he may not be very deep asleep. So he was the angry man a moment ago.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? It's just the three of you, like Augustly said. She's not with you, so. I'll say that you're inside for the time being. There is
He shuts with the door.
There is like a door sort of here, and of course the open door leads into the chapel. That's about all you can see really in terms of entries and exits.
Can I see his sword cane?
Sort of resting against the chair he's sitting on is his cane. It's been replaced. There's a new top on it, like of a different design.
We're thinking it might be worth someone taking his weapon away so that if he does wake up, he can't immediately attack us with it.
Okay.
Although my stealth isn't very high. So I go, might be worth, the cane has a pointy in it. Someone might want to take that.
okay, I'll walk up and try to take it.
You gonna sneak over? Or you're just gonna walk up?
Stealth over.
Do you want to give me a stealth check?
No, 7.
As you, it's fine.
I'm going to duck into the chapel.
You want to talk? Well, by the time she moves over, she goes like slowly, like to try and grab Okay, and he sort of like shuffles a bit in his sleep. You sort of retract your hand for a second, and then you grab it. And as you do so, his arm lashes out and grabs your arm. And he sort of looks up, eyes fully open. He very clearly hasn't been asleep at all. And he just sort of looks you dead in the eyes and doesn't say anything.
Can I just hold my pointy shovel to his throat? Like, he hasn't got a weapon currently out. He's just holding onto my arm.
As you do so, he pulls a dagger from his from his hip, basically. He sort of brings it up and blocks your shovel as you do so. And he sort of... Do you want to give me a strength?
Yep.
Just do like a strength throw with a modifier.
14.
He, with his dagger, he sort of pushes back against the shovel, and you sort of like, you're trying to like still it. But this old man, despite how old he looks, he's got a lot of strength behind him. And with a flourish, he kind of like upturns the dagger and flicks the shovel out of your hand, and it sort of lands next to you, like into the
Easy. Easy.
I would offer to dig you a grave, but it seems that you won't be needing one. None of your feet are in the grave.
Ignore her.
If you're quite done with your games, I think it's time we sit down, don't you? Let's have a chat.
I'm gonna go pick up my shovel and sit down.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down and let's go. Despite how it may seem, we are here with the best of intentions.
Oh, you could have convinced me otherwise, breaking into my chapel.
I wasn't breaking in. I was admiring your windows.
The door was open.
Listen, I know why you're here. I know who you are. I know why you've come. I have a proposition to make for you.
Neither I don't, so...
You are with the Order, yes?
Sure.
He brings up his dagger and he goes, I've had enough of the Order. I'm done with you meddling in my affairs and spying on my home. What did you say, sorry?
We are not with the Order.
He looks at you weirdly and goes, what is it? Are you with the Order or are you not?
I'm with the Order of Gravediggers.
We're
also not with her.
He sort of twiddles the knife about in his hand, sort of like balancing the tip on his finger. And he sort of looks around and he's sort of like, no, I don't think the Order would let folk like you in. They're much too specialist for that.
I prefer the term uptight, but specialist is a good word too.
He sort of like grabs the dagger's handle and slams it down into the table as he does so. And he says, like I said, I have a proposition for you, but can you stop your friend from snooping around my castle? I saw there was another of you out there. My sentries, and he sort of like points to the roof, and as you look up, you sort of see gargoyles looking down on you. And he says, my sentries saw that there was a fourth with you. I would appreciate she come in here as well. And as he says this, he sort of points to the Argonian head on his wall, and he says, I don't take kindly to their folk skulking.
Then why don't you go find your friend?
Okay.
Ideally, not walking behind me.
I'd like to just like brush like my shoulder up against him as I leave.
I shiver. Just yeah.
And then go collect Augusticles.
So you're still by the well. You just sort of like trying to investigate it, I assume.
So nice place you have here. Like the windows, especially in the non-broken ones. They look good.
It was nice once. This was a home once, but
I mean, the plants are nice.
it's the only thing I have now, the plants. They're my only friend in the world. Man's very... He's very clearly, like, he's looking very down and not really with it, and he kind of... He's very short of sentences.
I assume I bring Augusticles in.
Augusticles does not want to go in there if there's a head of my mate on the
can be
wall.
friends.
You don't know that yet. We haven't told you about it.
Have you not told her about what's going on?
No, I just said we have friends inside.
Okay, I walk in
You sort of walk in.
and walk straight back out.
Okay.
In, out, she starts to shake her tail all about.
Just yell, not going in there! That's my brother!
Will you please just sit at the table?
No.
It's
I
fine.
will
It's what I
stand
expect.
at the door.
It's fine. It's what I expect of their kind. No courtesy at all. I'm
I
used to
will
it.
hurt you.
He sort of brings his knife up and points it, and he goes, "I'd like to see you try."
I have.
Okay, everybody, happy times.
Fastest bastard!
Could I dig a grave? I'll dig a grave if you'd like me to.
Augusticles, sit down at the damn table.
I will stand with my at the door.
Can I make an intimidation check?
Against Augusticles.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to give me a charisma saving throw, Augusticles.
Don't worry.
Okay, never mind.
That's
What
a
was
nat one.
For God's sake.
I got that to me.
You imbue Augusticles with courage.
Augusticles just kind of like, you just sort of like giggle to yourself, slightly trying to hide it. Oh, really scary, you know.
Fucking nat one again.
Those tusks
What's wrong
give
with
me a
you,
really
Di?
bad lisp.
Stop looking at my tusks.
I was talking about them, but I can take them from you if you'd like.
I will stand in the corner, like, back to the wall sort of thing.
This old man, he just sort of puts his head in his hands. He's like, oh,
Torden's doing the same, I'll be honest.
God preserve me.
All we came here to do was discuss the food situation. The people in that small town, they're having a really bad time.
The food situation, what's wrong with it? Do they not like what I bring them?
The order takes most of it.
The order takes most of it.
They take most of the food. They are starving to death down there.
They overstep
There
their
are
boundaries.
people going missing. It is a bad time for everyone down there. We was told that food was coming down from here. We was hoping maybe we could sort something out. Just improve the situation for the people on the ground.
He sort of like
Of course the racist doesn't know what's going on.
he sort of he brings up one of the wine bottles. Oh, God be damned! He throws it down on the ground, and he just says,
I jump. Just,
"Me and Janice had a deal. We had an agreement. I don't know why she won't stick to her deal. I don't know what's changed. I don't know what's."
If
Why
it
would
helps,
they
I
do
think we
this?
throw her out.
It helps. We was having a look around. We got on very well, me and what's the woman's name again?
Janice, Commander Janice.
Me and Jess. We're not on the great speaking terms, but she received a letter from insert name here, commanding her to take the food from the people, and that's their. Yeah, they don't see these people as people. They see them as less than.
Listen, people, they are men and women of High Rock. They are men and women of the Empire. How can they be less than...
I'm with you. I was raised here. I am just as in shock to see everyone down there suffering as well.
As was I.
He
Racist.
sort of- he pulls a bottle up and goes to smash it, but puts it back down.
That's
stands
enough
up.
of the bottles.
He stands up and he just sort of stands, arms crossed in front of the fireplace, and he just shakes his head. And he's just, "This is why I need your help."
If it helps them, I'm down.
Torden's just going to turn around.
You go ahead.
I was going to say, Torden turns around and just says to him, "So, who would we be helping? We haven't actually got your name yet."
My name is Lord Wixley. I am the lord of this castle and lord of this surrounding area.
More like Lord Racist.
You haven't been, from what I understand, you haven't been seen in quite some time.
Yes, I prefer to keep it to myself.
Are you a werewolf?
He just looks at you and he's, No, I'm not a werewolf. I don't
Are
know
you
where
sure?
you get an absurd idea from, but no.
Can I just wave the rib around like...
I'm just going to turn around and say, Lizard, please, stop!
Fuck off, Tusk Face!
He sort of looks at you and he goes, "Whose rib is that?"
I don't know.
You don't
I just
wanna know.
selected it in case you wanted a snap.
Where did you get it?
She also has a heart, in case you're a vampire.
There is a shrine of her scene, and there was a lot of bodies.
He's-
And cultists. Lots of cultists as well.
He starts
We dealt with the
getting, like-
cultists.
He starts like breathing really heavily. He's like, oh God.
Maybe I should make you a grave.
If it helps, we all the cultists.
Oh,
Don't know if that's a good
God.
thing or a bad thing.
He's like getting really frantic. He's like, that rib. Oh, God be damned. God be proud. Oh, and he gets up and he throws like another wine bottle into the fire, and there's a flourish. It like flames up. He just sort
Can
of,
we
like,
please
clutches
stop
his head.
throwing things?
He looks outside, like in the open door, and he says, "You must leave. You cannot stay here. Forget the proposition. Forget what I said. I can't do this. Not right now. I'm
Oh
sorry." but you
no,
must leave."
no, no.
Lord,
He holds a dagger up and he points it at you, Augustus. He says, "Get out now."
If you change your mind and want our help, Augustocles knows our rates for how much graves cost, and can I just hold up and give the rib to him?
I'm gonna
He
just,
doesn't
like-
take it off. He says, No.
I'm
Stop
going
one,
to.
not just stuff it in my pocket.
I'm going to sort of like, as the people sort of leave, I'm going to sort of hang behind for a second and say, I don't know what your deal is. I don't know what that means to you, but at the end of the day, you clearly want to help the people down there. Hence, you send the food parcels. We also want to help, but we can do that. I don't know what you've got going on, but let us help you help them.
I can't.
Can I cast friends on him?
Uh-oh.
Tell me that.
Oh, God.
If
please.
that's what if that does
Yeah,
what
I know
think
he's
it
going to
does.
become hostile to me, but he already is. Like, I'm already outside. I could just close the door.
Hostile attacking.
Yeah, I could just close the door in his face.
God.
I could just close the door. Okay. You can
I
cast
don't know
friends
what
on him if
he
you
is.
want.
He could be something very evil.
If you want, his demeanor changes and he sort of. I do actually. No, do you want to give me a sleight of hand check, Augustus? Because I think you have to. It would be like a hand.
Please fail, or this
I'm
could be a
going
very
to-
short evening.
As you're doing this, I'm going to see if I can notice her doing this.
Okay. Well, I'd say you're in close enough proximity. You'd be able to. You can hear, like-
17.
Yeah, you do it like without the Lord noticing, but Barlin, you hear the sound and you can sort of see like the aura of light coming from her hand as she does it.
Just, oh shit.
His demeanor changes and he goes, "I'm sorry, you're right. I let my feelings get ahead of me. I do need your help. You're right. I'm sorry."
You do want graves?
No. I
No,
do not.
no sin. No sin.
Not
Want
graves.
graves.
Alright. Augustically, I recommend you step just outside for just a moment. We'll get the information that we need and come join you out there.
I will stand just at the boundary.
Okay. Well, so he invites you guys back in. He says, "Come sit down again. I'm sorry for getting hasty. I do apologize."
Understandable, considering the information given to you and how it was given to you. I sort of glare at Sin.
Yeah, he sits back down in his chair and he goes, "Look, I'm leaving this castle soon. I wish to look after my people in Hoarfrost, but I cannot be around forever. There are things I must do. I travel to Morrowind soon to go visit an old friend. But I every night for the past 2 weeks, a spy from the Order has been snooping around my castle. That is who I presumed you were. I do not know what they look for, but when the Order's involved, it can only be bad things. Their involvement is never positive."
I hate to pry, but people have been disappearing in the village. When we mention the shrine, you quite clearly know something about this. Whatever you know will help us.
Not on that matter, it won't. I'm sorry, I cannot tell you more than that. Furthermore, I will pay you well, but you cannot leave this room. I'm sorry, but you cannot. It is for your own safety.
This room.
This room, that is in the dining room, he's talking about. So.
Okay. Tell us what you know. Tell us what you need from us.
I will not tell you what I know. Mercenaries, at least the ones that I've met, do not ask questions. Unless you are not familiar with that line of work, and I was mistaken.
We're not
I
mercenaries.
think bodies
so
for a
much.
living.
I'm more trying to figure out what's going on to help my hometown.
Oh,
Same here. I've just come back from an adventure.
you're men and women of Hoarfrost.
I was raised here.
Yes.
I was raised by I forgot the name of the person who wrote my backstory. The Dummer. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes, I knew her. Okay, he opens up a bit more. He sort of leans forward, opening his body up, language up a bit more. Oh, yes, okay, fine. I believe I can trust you. Then, I cannot tell you anything more, but the order that they're searching for something somewhere in this castle, and I sincerely do not know what it is they search for.
When did the order arrive? Was it around the same time as the disappearances, to your knowledge?
And disappearances.
People have been vanishing in the night. There is a curfew in place at the moment in the town. Anyone out past 8 p.m. is arrested by the order.
I was not aware of this. I apologize. If I'd known, I would have spoken to the lady, to the commander.
I tried to raise it to them, and it ended up with possibly falling from a window.
Well, take no offense, but you're not the friendliest looking kind. You know,
I'm gonna just very self-consciously cover my tasks. I'm aware.
I shall bring this up with them. I apologize. I did not know. I do not know why anything about these disappearances, but he sort of he pulls out of his pocket. He pulls out a key, or rather a chain of keys, and he says, "Look, your prize, or your reward rather, is this if you do what I say. Somewhere in this castle there is an icebox, a chamber filled with ice, filled with as many food as the villagers could want. Once I've left this castle, the castle is theirs along with all the food. But I need to deal with this before I leave. Can you help me?
What do you need to deal with?
Stopping whatever the order is doing. Finding there is, as we speak now, I know, and I wish they were hearing. I know there is someone in this castle aside from you four. Truth be told, I thought you were a mere distraction. I thought the true intruder was elsewhere. That is why I left you in the chapel.
We can search to find this spy and find out exactly what it is they want. Will you give us permission to locate the spy on your grounds?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, well, these have been going so well for me so far today, so... 4.
Absolutely not. I cannot leave you. Again, I promise you, it is for your own safety. You cannot leave this room. And I cannot be held accountable for anything that happens should you leave this room.
Can we at least look at
How will we locate the spy if we can't leave the room?
You'll just have to wait for the spy to come to you.
Can we at least look around,
No.
the castle,
No,
if we
you
don't,
cannot.
leave?
No, you cannot.
Well, maybe not me, because you don't like
Where
me.
will you be? Are you leaving the castle, or...?
I shall be in my bedchambers preparing to leave.
And if the spy approaches you there...
Then I shall deal with him. I do not think
That
they will
sounds fair.
approach me. I believe they merely wish to watch and investigate whatever
Okay.
it is I'm doing.
We will not search the rest of the rooms. Are we welcome to the courtyard?
No, you must stay in this room.
I'm currently in the courtyard.
Yeah, for now, yeah.
While all this is going on, can I just be digging a grave literally right outside the door?
Did you give me a sleight of hand check? Well, so it blocks the entry, so if someone walks out, they fall in the grave.
That's 18, I believe. Yeah, 18.
My god, you are so fucking good at digging graves. You are.
That's not my best.
You are a master craftsman of graves. I mean, you have rolled nothing but 18s and 20s on grave digging.
I've got a +5 on
grave
sleight of
digging.
hands.
+5 on grave digging, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he sort of. In the distance, you hear the. Well, not even in the distance, very, very close by, you hear the very strong tolling of the bell, like the bell that you heard down at Horfrost. And all of a sudden, Lord Wixley, he stands up and he goes, I must leave now. I apologise if we cannot talk more. I wish you the best. In the morning, if the spy is gone, I shall give you the keys. And he makes for the door that is over here. And he sort of, like, as he begins to open, he sort of turns back and he goes, good luck. He walks through, closes it behind him. And you
Someone
guys,
jam a chair under that fucking door now.
you guys are left alone in the dining room.
Can I just
can I-
get a chair and just jam it under the door?
Before we do that, can I look up and see if the gargoyles are still watching?
Yeah, do you want to give me a Arcana check?
Okay.
So can I say, before you move me inside, because there's like a grave literally in the doorway,
Yes, okay.
can I just call over like, Ben, there's a guy out here, he's insulting your tusks.
I got a 2, by the way.
No, as far as you know, they're not looking at you.
There's a person out here who's saying your tusks are pathetic and that you're an aggressive, mean-looking fool.
I'm not a bully. I'm going to.
They're saying you're a bully.
I'm going to walk outside. Like, I roll a perception check as I walk out to see if I spot this hole.
No, I'm going to let you, because I think it would be in a good enough position that you kind of just angrily walk out.
It's literally as
I'm
you
gonna-
open the door, you're going to be straight into it.
I'm going to make you do me an agility saving throw instead.
Okay, fuck it. 17.
Yeah, okay, you sort of, like, you start to, like, fall over, but sort of catch yourself and take a step back. Not falling into the grave.
Seeing that better not be for me.
Next time. I just like to hop past.
Just. I don't like her.
Right, now can I take a chair and jam it under the door?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you sort of, like, it's one of those, like, turn handle ones, so you put it under the door and you test it to make sure it doesn't work, and yeah, true enough, it doesn't open.
Cool.
So,
now I can
guys,
stop concentrating.
I reckon we just sit here for the next 8 hours and see what happens.
Yep.
That's your plan?
No. Is there anything else around the room? We can sort of.
There's bottles of wine, a lot of empty bottles, a lot of smashed bottles. The fire is starting to die down a bit now. It's starting to.
Door did they go out of?
They went out of the door to the one that I assume Augustly's just done, but there's a door sort of.
Okay. And what did you get on your Arcana check?
There was a 2, so.
Okay, wonderful. So we don't know jack shit. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't know if you do much or not.
I'm going to peer my head through the chapel door and just see if I spot any more of those gargoyles.
Yeah, do you want to give me a investigation check?
Sure. All my rolls have been amazing today, so consistently, that's a 12.
So you don't see any gargoyles, but you do notice things off about the statues in the room. Their eyes sort of seem to, although made out of stone, you swear you can sort of see them follow you as you move about the room.
I'm not going on, just like poking my head through the door, just so I'm going to
No,
look
I
around.
know, but they kind of like their eyes kind of turn to meet yours as you enter as you like peer your head around.
Walk out. I do not like this place. I feel very unsafe.
Why?
Statues are staring at me. I'm stuck in a room with you.
Just.
I'm sure
He
you
just
have
looks
a
very
great
upset.
personality, but I am horrified of you.
I just wanted to be friends.
Friends don't try to bury people.
What's everyone's,
Yeah, we do. Friends do.
what's everyone's passive perceptions? I haven't got it written in front of me, so.
12.
Oh.
I know it
12.
isn't. There's no way it would be 4.
No, because remember we had that discussion about how, like, I did it wrong, then I said, I'd like it to be 4 anyway, and you said, okay, fine, whatever.
Okay, so what was yours, August called, sorry?
Augustacles.
Augustacles,
It's
yeah.
12.
12. And
I think it's 4. I don't know how to calculate it, but I think it's 4. 12, sorry.
Jordan? Hello?
Torden.
So he needs to carry out Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I think he's gone for the toilet, so. Barlow, and August.
Sorry if you're looking for me, I'm back.
Yeah, Jordan, what was your passive perception?
That one.
Passive perception is 11.
Okay. Augustus and Barlin, you sort of see in the corner of the room, in the darkness, you sort of see a doorway that's quite well hidden. But it's mainly just because of the dark room that you're in. The light of the windows and the fireplace doesn't quite reach that wall.
Lizard, do you see over there?
I don't respond to lizard.
Augusta,
Crunch.
please.
Yes, Tuskface.
Don't call me Tuskface!
Don't call me lizard!
I'm just gonna, like, point at the door. Just grunt. Ugh.
You take a walk.
Torlin, come over here.
What do you need? What's up?
It's like, sort of, as we walk towards the stairs, do you see the door up there?
Yeah, what about it?
I don't see anything staring at us in this hallway. Do you reckon we take a look around? I mean, what are the chances a spy happens to walk into this room over the course of the entire night?
He did ask us to stay, to be fair, and we...
You're asking the paladin.
Okay. He asked us to find the spy, also to stay in the room, and said there'd be danger if we leave the room. It seems a whole load of shifty. The whole thing seems shifty. He seems shifty, these weird statues seem shifty, even the fireplace seems shifty.
I just kind of nosing in on the conversation, be like, I think we should go out and adventure. After all, it's going to be difficult to dig graves in here with this floor. I'm just going to tap my shovel against the floor a little bit.
Somehow the
you
shovel
find
just
a
goes
fucking
straight
way.
into the stone.
Yeah, you're like a nat 20 and just start like building grave through the stone.
I'm going to check around the fireplace, see if there's anything weird about that.
Is there
behind the
a
chair.
keyhole I can look through that door?
Yeah, well, let's go with Torden first. Torden, do you want to give me an investigation check? And Barlin, as far as you can see, the door doesn't have any keyhole. It's just got a regular sort of... it's a big stone door, but...
Right.
Go on, Torden.
I've got a nat 1, but because I've got -1 intelligence, I actually got a 0.
Oh my lord. They're saying...
You can't even tell it's a
In the
fireplace.
fire.
Torden, you are convinced this fire seems magical. Like there is something off about this. You believe that by doing something with this fire, by putting it out, by stepping into it, maybe putting things in the fire, there's something's going to happen. You're
I'm going to wave my
sure.
hand into the fire, thinking it's like a magical fire that doesn't burn.
Do you want to give me a? Do you want to give me a Constitution saving throw / endurance saving throw?
15.
Okay, I mean, you still take 1d4 damage, but yeah, you sort of, well, no, you don't take 1d4. You take 2 damage, and as you sort of wave your hand through, you sort of like you do it a couple of times and pull it out and go, definitely not magical. Is it like your hand is like singed, smoke coming off it? It's like, yeah, definitely not magical. Yeah.
I smell something. Who's cooking?
Some tortin on the barbecue.
Tord. Oh, what's your name?
But yeah, I'm going to keep investigating the fire because I know that there's something weird about it.
Oh yeah, you're convinced. Yeah, 100%.
Can I
Come on,
investigate
Taskface,
the
let's go
rug?
see the door.
See if there's like any hidden things under it.
What are you doing, sorry, Sin?
Investigating the rug to see if there are any hidden trapdoors.
Give me an investigation check.
Whilst he's doing that, I guess I'll go with Taskface.
Okay.
Can I roll a sort of general perception against this door? Do I see any? Is there a handle to it? Does it look like it might be like trapped of any kind or triggered of any kind?
I honestly, you don't even need to do that. It sincerely just looks like a normal door to you. Like there really isn't anything of interest about the door. There's no like markings. It just looks like a regular door.
That's
Looks like
DM for stop trying to
I'm gonna
investigate
like
a damn door.
slightly open and just see if I can peer down the whole corridor, see if I spot anything.
Okay, well you open a door slightly, and it leads outside onto a battlement, essentially. You can see there's a room to your right as you kind of like creak the door open a bit. On your right hand side, there's a series of windows with light pouring out of them, like flickering of candles and stuff, and you see a shadow moving against the candlelight. At the far end of the battlements, there is another door.
So from this candle, do I tell is it humanoid in shape? The shadow.
Do you want to give me an insight?
Fuck's sake! Can I roll above a 10 today? That would be fantastic.
What do you get?
8.
Human enough.
Human enough.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a a 2 looking at the rug.
Nah, rugs. Yeah, really. It's a nice
Oh,
rug.
we're
But
all gonna
We're all
die in this session. We're all gonna die in this session.
it's a nice rug, but that's about it.
I'd love to know what those gargoyles reporting back. So one of them has just stuck their hand in the fire. The other one's obsessed with the carpet.
So they're idiots.
Can I have a look at this gargoyle? Can I see, like, is it built into the wall or is it, like, just sort of mounted?
It's built into. Why is it? They're like on the sort of on the ceiling almost. Like there's little perches on the ceiling that they're sort of on top of. So
I'm gonna wave at it.
they're high in the right. Yeah,
I'm gonna wave at it because I see its eye is moving at all.
and not just his eyes. His entire head kind of. Like the stone creaks and it looks at you.
Would you say
Fucked. That is all kinds of fucked.
would you say the gargoyle is an animal?
No, it's not. What you guys want to do?
Well, guys, what's the plan here? We can either wait in here or we can.
I'd like to go up with Augustocles and Bellin.
Okay. And Tor-
So up there is some windows. There is a shadow. There's looks like a man walking around. I'm not sure if it's our friend who went to bed, but
I'm so obsessed, someone's going to have to drag me away from this.
so from the window, from that, can I gauge? Is it like a large room or is it like a?
with the
it's a
windows
small
on the
room.
right-hand wall.
Yeah.
They're fairly small windows, and the light flickering out of it. It's quite an intense light, so you'd assume that where the candles are there, there's a lot of them, and they're probably casting quite a lot of light. So it would be quite a smallish room.
I could perceive that whoever that shadow is may not be him because he went to the bedroom in a complete different direction.
No, he went through this door here.
Right.
I have a
I'm
plan.
going to go and first off go check
No,
on
no,
Gordon.
no, I have a plan.
So as goes well, Jess has a plan. Go on.
Fuck off. It worked. So, anyone who wants to stay here, I feel like, considering what I'm going to do, we're going to have to roll for stealth.
Okay.
I'm going to check on Torden first.
Okay. Torden is he's fascinated with the fire.
Torden, what's up?
I'm telling you, man, there's something up this fire. Look at this fire. It's weird, isn't it?
Okay, can I do an insight on the fire?
Yeah.
See if I can just snap him out of it or completely agree with him.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, shit.
4.
Yeah, no, Torden's probably right. Something doesn't seem right about this.
You're onto something. This fire is. I'm trying to check on the creases of the fireplace, see if I can move at all.
Yeah. But do you want to give me a strength check?
I will give you a strength check. Yeah. Hang on. Weirdly enough, for an orc, my strength isn't that high because I fucked up my points. 13.
Yeah, you you try and like pull the front of the fireplace off, and it's a facade. And as you do so, it just falls. And you sort of look at it for a second, and you realise, yeah, it's just a facade. You just destroyed the fireplace.
What about the fire?
The fire's still going. The fire's still fine. Like it's
I
sort
will
of a fire
look
behind
up at the gargoyle and go, "It was him." Pointed towards him.
Sort of like the gargoyles just all look at you, very clearly knowing it's you.
How many gargoyles are there? Just the one?
There's 4. There's 4 of them.
Okay, I can only see the one of them, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so, toward him. I don't think it's the fire.
Well, it was until you destroyed it.
The fire's still going.
So I think maybe... Let's see what these guys are up to. Because I don't trust either of them alone. They might kill this guy.
Yeah, that's
So
a fair shout.
I'm playing on the whole pattern thing of, do we want to trust these two creeping around by themselves?
That is a fair point. They're definitely a good idea to go with them.
By the way, at this point, I want to be stepping out onto the balcony and just exploring.
I think it is in with our best interest to make sure that he's safe from them.
Sin, are you sneaking? Or are you just walking through? How are you doing this?
No, don't walk through.
Well, nobody's doing anything and I'm bored.
Oh God!
I am very much
I ran
sneaking.
into action. I
You're
had a
sneaking.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
19.
Okay, you sneak quite deftly. Because you're what race are you again?
Breton.
Okay, you've got a lot of like dirt on your face from digging graves, and sort of your skin's a bit blackened from the dirt and stuff, so you sort of blend in slightly, and you see into a giant bedroom, or rather a nicely sized bedroom, and inside, sort of around this sort of area, you see. Well, give me an insight, see if you know what it is. I don't know if it would be inside, but fuck it, we'll go with inside.
It's inside.
We can go with your plan,
18.
Augusticles.
18?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a werewolf sitting in the bedroom. Sort of just freshly transformed, essentially. Like he's still sort of recovering slightly from having transformed into a werewolf. And he's sort of prowling about the bedroom. He's weirdly enough, he's sort of just sniffing at corners and like sort of scratching at the walls and stuff. But he hasn't seen you.
Okay, every part of me wants to go full chaos and throw him a bone, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go back round and relay this to Augusticles.
Okay.
Just Augusticles, you gotta tell the room.
Out of curiosity, Sin, sorry, how far along are you?
Well, I'm assuming I'm as far along as you've put me.
Oh, it's up to you. Would you can go to the second. Are you at the first window or the second window?
I'd assume the first window. Why would I go further?
No, that's fine. Okay. I just want to make sure. I just want to see. Okay, you come back in and you relay the information if you want to.
Who are you
There's a
telling?
big
Just
dog in there.
Augusticles or
Can we go
everyone?
pet him?
No, we cannot.
What do you mean by a big dog?
Big dog. I don't exactly know dog breeds, but I'd say it's a big dog that could probably fund us a lot of graves.
Sin. Did the dog look like at some point it wore clothes?
There were clothes tattered about the floor, I suppose.
Yeah, we're not touching that. It's not a dog.
But I've got a bone for him.
I don't know.
Come pet the
Can
dog
someone
with
tell me what's happening?
There's a big dog in the room next door, in the
It's
bedroom.
not a big dog.
Okay, you understand crazy, right? What are they on about?
You do
It's
I'm
not
talking
a
to you,
dog.
Augusticles. I'm guessing we mean a wolf boy.
I'm not going to go around shouting what we
dog.
found outside of the room.
I was like, well, that would explain the whole shrine and you mentioning it and they get upset and the child's rib being upsetting and us being locked in. You know
As
what?
you're
I think
talking-
this is all.
As you're
easy making.
talking, if I can interrupt, as you're talking, the door that that Lord Wixley went through before, he started. It's like something's trying to break in, like scratching against the door over and over, and you sort of like start to hear like slamming against the door over and over. It's just something's trying to break into the room that you're in.
I'd like
Well, the
to,
chair was a good call.
I'd like to run back outside and kind of like gesture for everyone to quickly come with me.
Like have a look and see if they're still in that room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go with Sin.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna look at Todd and go. Well, it's a bad idea to be in here. Let's follow them.
Yeah, for once I actually agree. Let's go with them.
Before make it outside, and Torden, as you run up the stairs, you sort of. Do you want to give me an agility saving throw?
Which one's agility again? Is it dexterity?
Dexterity.
14.
Okay, you run up the stairs and you nearly like slide on the floor as you sort of turn, but you sort of catch yourself and just about make your way through the door. And as you close it, you hear the like the shattering of the wooden door from inside the room again. Just as you sort of close the door.
So, can we see through the window? Is that wolf? Is the werewolf still in there?
He's gone.
No, he's not.
So I was like, right. Well, I think we know what we're dealing with. Good job we're not in that room anymore, because it seems Kashi, close the stone door behind us.
He's already closed. Torden closed it.
Fantastic.
Did you say there was another door up at the end?
There is. Yeah, there's a door here.
I just want to open that. I want to know where that goes.
You just want to open it up. Okay.
So I think we know A, why they're spying here, and B, why people are going missing.
Is anyone else joining Augustus?
I'll join.
I'm joining at this stage, we're too far deep
Times
in
of the
stage.
essence.
Okay. Augustus is in front, so you open the door and it comes into a large store room filled with. There's not a lot in here actually. There's sort of like a lot of empty buckets, empty grains of sack. Some of the grains of sacks of grain even. Sorry, sort of
Grains full of sacks.
grain full of sacks. Very small sacks inside each of the grains.
I just like the idea of just like a big old pile of grain, just some like cloth sacks stuck inside the pile.
Yeah, they've all been like ripped open. There's a large cauldron in the corner of the room, and it's quite a warm room. But there is large windows sort of surrounding it, letting you look out. Towards
Is there any residue in the cauldron?
Shouldn't give me a. I don't want to keep using investigation. I'm trying to think what else to use.
I mean, it's cauldron. It could be Arcana.
Yeah.
Give me a
Magical
medicine.
check. Nature check.
A nature check. 15.
There is the residue of blood.
Okay, it's gonna sound weird because obviously I've got like an affinity with animals. Can I identify the blood from taste?
What do you mean affinity with animals?
So where I was raised by a druid, I imagine they would spend a lot of time with different types of creatures, different types of summoning, which may involve blood. Can I just
It's no
gauge from
animal-
taste?
It's no animal blood that you've ever tasted before.
Not bad though.
It's got a metallic aftertaste.
Right, can I
to it.
move? Can I try and get like a table in front of the door just because that's a werewolf and he'll probably follow us?
Which door?
What we
Door
came
So we
through.
just came through.
The door you just came through. Yeah. Do you want to give me a strength check? Sorry, August.
Can I assist with this?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll help too.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I don't even roll them. It's right. If you three just want to, with the three of you doing it, you'll move one of the. There's no tables, but there's the storage
Shelf.
racks. Yeah, thank you. Storage shelves, racks, and you sort of move one in front of the door.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Scooby-Doo said you should never block your entrance.
And can I grab like a pocket
Scooby-Doo?
full of grain?
Pocket full of yeah, yeah. You put it in your. You sort of like a handful. You
Sin.
sort of shove it in a.
I don't mean to excite you. Cauldron full of blood.
Can I just delve my
You can
hands
taste
into the
them as
cauldron
well.
of blood?
You also tasting the blood quite clearly
It's quite
human.
dried blood. It's quite viscous and it sort of runs between your fingers.
Doesn't matter. Can I just kind of like coat myself in a little bit of blood just here and there, just not dripping or anything, but just a little bloody.
Okay. Yeah.
I sort
I
of
really
just
hope
look
they
at.
can't smell you from the blood and track you with that.
I just sort of look at Sin and like, actually, it might not be the worst idea in the world.
That
to
is
not
very
smell
much the
like
worst
ourselves.
idea.
It could be an awful idea.
But we
Now
wouldn't
if I
smell
need
like
to,
ourselves. Like
I can
that
climb
thing's
inside
after
my
us.
grave and pretend I'm dead.
Ah, yes, that classic idea when you jump in with sharks, cover yourself in blood and they won't know you're human.
The old play dead around a werewolf tactic. Because as clearly we've noticed by the skeletons, the werewolf has no qualm with picking things clean.
Yes, but if there's residue in there, clearly it got like it had
you
enough.
Two, you two go ahead.
So, I'm with Todd on this one. I think that's a fucking awful idea.
It's just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Shall we push forward?
So we can't go
Push
backwards.
forward where?
There's a
Into
door-
the other door right there.
Yeah.
But you're standing by, Torden.
Yeah, okay, then I'm going to try and... Is it open?
No, it's closed. Who wants to lead up though? Who wants to be the one to open it?
I'll be the one that leads against the tanky boy.
Okay. You open a door, and as you creak out, there's a man standing there behind the pillar, sort of sword in hand, shaking, like fear in his eyes, like.
Boo!
Who are you?
I'm sorry.
You look like you need a grave.
I'm guessing you're with the Order.
He nods vigorously, not saying anything. Too scared to speak. Are you the backup?
So you're the spy that we're meant to find to feed the dog.
Sin? No. Ignore our
wanna
creepy
feed
friend.
Fluffy.
Ignore the creepy friend.
Sin, I know it's fluffy, but we can't.
Friend.
No friend
What?
yet.
Dare I ask what you've been doing here?
You're with the Order, right?
Yes, we're with the Order. We've been told
Can't
to back you up, but we have no idea what we're backing up exactly. But given the crashing we've heard, we may need some more information.
Do you want to give me a deception check?
18.
Okay. He's sort of shakily. Jenna sent me. This is my first assignment. There was this, there's an old man, old count. I was taught to come in and, he sort of gestures like.
We get the picture.
And while I was waiting behind this pillar, he started. I don't even know what happened. I just
So you wasn't aware of his nature beforehand.
I just want to go. I don't know what's going on.
Snap out of it. You wasn't aware of his nature beforehand.
No, I wasn't told anything.
So what? Why were we going to execute an old man?
It's the Order. He's been given the villagers food when the soldiers down south they need it more than the villagers. That's what the commander told
The
me. Anyway.
villagers are starving.
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. He looks very young, but
I sort of just put a hand on Barley.
Pull yourself
like,
together.
Dude,
Pull.
calm down.
I'm calm.
Can
Pull
I,
yourself together.
can I just, with a look of pure concern on my face, just hold up one of the rotten fish to him, like, you need food?
God, who are you people?
I'm Sin.
Right. So I guess you've gauged the situation we're currently in, right?
I don't know what's going on. I just heard a howling or something. I dare not look around.
Oh, you
the
haven't
pillar.
seen.
Seen what?
Oh well. Quick rundown. There's a werewolf running around.
I was in the same room as a werewolf.
Oh yeah.
You just see
You
just see a trail of piss just like start falling down his leg and sort of gathering in a puddle about his feet. Just as he
Dare I
stands.
say, they have very good smell. I would suggest not doing that.
God, I don't want to die. I don't want to
I'll start
die.
digging a grave right away.
Sin. Right.
I just
I'm
want to
gonna
get
I'm gonna call him over towards me and say, what's your name?
Hjalti. He's a Nord. He's very Nordic in appearance.
Alti.
Hjalti.
Yolti.
Hjalti.
Hjalti. Right. Order or no order, rule why be sent here or not be sent here. Personally, I think trying to kill an old man feeding people is not a great reason to be killed. But we need as many wits around us not to be eaten to death. Are
Yeah.
you going to be with us, or are you going to be a detriment to us?
What's it going to be, guilty?
I don't know. I just don't want to die. And
I'm going to just like gently slap him across the face. Snap out of it!
I've never been in this. I was born in Hoarfrost. My father was a farmer. My mother was a farmer.
You've joined the order. You've come here. You're armed. Was you cowering when you was about to kill an old man in his sleep?
He looks sort of down. I couldn't do it. I can't kill an old man. That's not who I am. I live in service of Akatosh. Akatosh, we don't kill
Well,
old
fuck
men.
me. Maybe there's something good about this.
Right. Then will you not kill an old man, but stand to survive? You've already proven that if you wouldn't kill an old man, you have at least some integrity in you. You're here, you're armed.
Do you give me a
And there
persuasion
was-
check?
Fuck.
Sorry, cutting you off.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
I just told him. He's trying to persuade him
Straight
to.
No,
ten.
I'm Gordon.
Gordon.
Ah, sorry,
a
that's
try-
Gordon.
that's a
Sorry, Barlin. Sorry, even. Sorry. A 10.
That's a 10.
He sort of stands there with. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I've got to get out of it. And he tries to.
I thought I'm going to grab him, just like grab him by the scruff.
Do you want to give me?
Can I just walk up and like grab him
No.
by the chin, like
No,
one
hang on,
if he
hang on,
gets
hang
him?
on. Do you want to give? Yeah. Do you want to give me a strength competition check?
Nat 20.
Okay. Yeah. You very easily restrain him, like holding his.
I say, if you aren't going to help us, and if you are going to be a hindrance to us, we cannot have you running around. We cannot have you giving anything away. So if you don't want to do anything, I push him towards the stores room. Then you stay in here, you close the door, and you wait for us to come back for you. Am I clear?
That's what I wanted to do anyway. That's where I was going.
I'm going to like, shove him in there and just close the door. Do not leave until we come back.
Before you close the door and stuff, is there a window in the storeroom?
There is. Yeah. There's a couple of windows.
Okay, can I on my own, without others seeing, like, assuming they've left, I don't care if the other dude sees, can I open one of the windows?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to conjure my familiar of a raven,
Okay.
and can I just have him very just casually, like just a casual raven, you know, just have him sit on a tree and just like fly around, just trying to gauge which room he's in, looking through the windows.
Of the windows of all the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You look in using your raven. You look through the window
call.
near the bell, and you sort of see here the werewolf in the church. And strange enough, it looks like he's searching for something. You've no idea what.
I'd just like to point out, I'd like to keep my raven passively just sat on a tree, just doing raveny type things, just also just passively keeping an eye out for me.
To see if he moves rooms.
Yes.
Okay.
Only I know this for the record, though. I haven't
My
shared this
one
information.
nat 20 was to stop a man from going into a room to put him back in the room he was going into.
Yes. The room he wanted to be in anyway.
Right, like,
Okay.
right, Hjalti, you stay here.
Okay. I wasn't planning on going anywhere. Trust me.
If you do, then all I will remember is that you tried to kill an old man, and I will not take kindly to it.
Okay.
Close the door behind us.
Okay. And you guys are in the bedroom now. It's very still in the bedroom, very quiet. There's not really much to be heard, or much going on, rather. Yeah.
Can we do a bit of a look around, see if we can see any notes or scribbles down that give an indication as to what's been happening?
You can. What I'm going to do is give me 2 seconds. This is.
I'll give
weird.
you 2 seconds.
Tordin.
Yes, hello.
Because I have you on Messenger, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you through. If you can put it in the main chat for me, so the others can see as well.
Okay.
Because I can't. Obviously, I can't switch off of the webcam. Yeah, so I'm going to send it to you on Messenger. If you want to put that. So you look on a desk, which is here, and you see there's a diary. There's a lot of pages torn out, sort of just thrown about the place, scrambled up and stuff. But there's a few entries that remain. If someone wants to read it out as well.
I'll let someone else read because my throat's dying slowly.
Oh my god. Okay, that's long.
Best I could do. Sorry.
Okay, I guess I'll read since nobody else is forthcoming with it. Let me just move that. 23rd Frostfall. I can't even speak. This is terrible. 166. Those witches from Glenmoril have been knocking at my door incessantly lately. I should have told that merchant I was looking for a cure to whatever curse ails me. I do not believe they will go away, and with the funeral coming soon, I don't have time to deal with them. 25th of Frostfall, 166. I caved and let one of the witches in, just to hear her out. Yolda was playing her music box in her room, and we had some of that surreal vintage I keep in the dresser. She told me her and her coven heard about the cure and communed with Hercene. The Daedric prince is willing to aid me in removing this curse from me. Of course, as is always the way with the Daedric princes, Hercene has told them that the blood debt must be paid. The coven will provide the victim, will cover their face, but I must be the one to draw the blood. They asked me to give them 4 years to prepare the ritual, as they will need to track down certain things. I hope the gods will forgive me for putting Gilda first. She doesn't have to age with a cursed father. 25th Frostfall, 170. The day came and the day went. The witches sent me the letter by the courier saying the preparations have not yet been made and I must wait another year. Did they not see that with every passing year, my time with Yolda grows shorter? I sent some mercenaries to hunt down some other ways to cure myself of this horrifying ailment. One returned with information from Skyrim. Apparently burning the skull of that which I love most will appease Hercene and allow me to fight the beast inside me to rid myself of it once and for all. But if I kill my darling Yolda, what does that bring me? 25th Frostfall 171. Those fools, they dare trick me? They lure me out to the traitor's tour, assure me the child is an orphan. What could I have done? Those harlots chanted and cursed words. We call on you, Hercene, to help this non-believer and cure him of his wounded self. I had the sword ready to fight whatever came out. I did what any diligent father would do and plunged the knife between her ribs. The mask fell just in time for me to look into my Yolda's crying eyes. Oh woe is me, cursed Hercene and his folk. I slew those who I could and made for the castle. Clutching my wounds, my darling Gilda's body lie cold in the ruin while I sit warmly by a fire. I have forsaken my name and those who loved me. Forgive me, Gilda. Forgive me, my darling wife. Forgive me, gods. I do not know what I do. I do not see a way out. I must repent forevermore. I make Varvendale next month. I cannot stay in this cursed castle I once called my home.
In case
So I have his child's rib.
you have child's rib, yes.
Presented the rib of his own child to him, and we wonder why he got upset.
Yes.
You started wagging his dead child in front of him
Yes.
like it was a bone to a puppy.
Effectively.
And we
Held it
wonder
up
why
like
he
a
took this out.
tusk.
Yes.
Oh, you're a fucking monster.
Yes, that's
enough.
exactly what you did.
Well, I'm dead first.
And that is why I didn't say anything, but I laughed. Anyway. Yes. Is anyone else want to do anything in the room? You can have a look around.
This is it's like anything else of note or importance in the chests or the cupboards, the drawers.
You look in the dresser. It's got loads of.
We
fine-
ransacked the place.
Yeah. The dresser has a lot of fine clothes, but it also has some adventuring gear, like excuse me, sort of a very rusted iron armor and unusable, effectively iron armor. And at the back, there's a couple of there's bottles marked Surreal Vintage, third era 433, and it's named Champion's Choice. And some of them, they're very neatly stacked, as if it's a very prized possession of Lord Wixley's.
Can I set the armor up in the bed to look like someone's sleeping?
Why?
Yes, yeah.
Distractions!
I'm going to check the footlocker at the end of the edge of the bed.
Got the ring wave stabbing the pillows. Yeah, sorry. What were you doing, sorry, Barnum?
I'm checking the footlocker at the edge of the bed.
Okay, in the footlocker, there's just some sort of underwear and
Anything under the carpet?
no, not really of anything of interest.
Okay.
It's a bit cleaner than the rest of the place because it hasn't got as much
There's
dust underneath.
no gargoyles in here.
There is one on the pillar.
Can I steal?
Is it
Can I
staring
steal
at
one of
us?
his underwear?
Yes. You can steal one of his underwear. Actually.
Can I put the underwear on the gargoyle's face, blocking its view?
Yes.
Bit
you can.
late.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm just marking the doors for you because it's not very obvious.
So we realise that we're currently in the chapel. I say we go for the door farthest away from that.
He has moved from the chapel. He's back in the dining room.
Okay. I
And is the door from
Raven
the dining
positions
room?
himself in a easier to see view.
Is the door from the dining room to out of where we are? That's broken open, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I say we go for the other door.
You don't know this though. I know this.
In fact, I would say.
I'm assuming that we heard the door smash open,
Yeah.
so I don't want to
Yes,
go there
but
anyway.
you don't know where the dude is.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not taking any risks. I understand that that's a broken door.
You can sort of see about that much into the room from the broken door.
Okay, I say we go for the other door.
Sure.
Okay. You find yourself in a stairwell. It ascends down into a basement or sink like that. If I can get it up.
If anyone's got any better ideas, I say we take a look.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, who's leading the charge, so to speak?
I suppose I'm going down the stairs first, so I'll go down.
Okay. Is everyone going down?
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'll keep you all together for now then.
Torden, tab out of Final Fantasy and
No, I'm not.
Okay. You descend down into this area here. There's two chests at the bottom of the stairwell, and there is a heavy stone door.
What are in the chests?
what's in the chest?
Oh, glad you asked. There is, in one of the chests, there is just at the very bottom among some cobwebs and, just sort of useless knickknacks. You find a strange looking die, as in like a sort of D6. It seems... Who wants to pick it up?
I will.
I'll do it.
Oh, you go ahead.
Augustus, can you give me a nature check, please?
Give me a saving throw.
Give me a saving throw.
And you're dead.
You die. The D6 kills you.
You choke on it.
23.
Okay, This is.
Well, that's our first 20.
This die is made
No.
out of the bones of a human.
Cool. I'm going to tell everyone about it and put it in my pocket.
I want it.
In the other chest, laid under some sort of a cloth, is a large, very beautiful shield. Despite being in such a dusty container, it's very well polished. And
I'm going to pick it up and then just go, Torden, this might be up your street. Sort of throw it to Torden.
there's also 35 septins in one of the chests.
I pocket.
Okay, fine.
I think I've given Torden the shield, and quite frankly, Sin and the other one scare me.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
35 to so.
35, 3-5.
Yep.
Uh,
I assume we try then going into the next door.
Torden, I presume you haven't got a shield already, have you?
I think I might do 2 seconds.
And now you have 2. You can put one on both arms. Look at me having it. I'm using
I
a
do
martial
have a
weapon.
shield, actually, yeah.
I'm using a martial weapon, so I'm having it. Although if I put it on my back, does that count as a AC?
No.
Damn.
Okay. He wants to lead charge?
Same as always.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay.
But we'll say if we change our order.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, you come into a large room filled with many coffins and
Oh god.
there's 4 excuse me. There's 2 sets of armors standing up against pillars, guarding the tombs, and there's around 2 of the tombs there's lots of lit candles.
I'm gonna say, are these sets of armor staring at us?
They are not.
Wonderful. I'm going to just look at Sin and just shake my head. No.
I'd like to very gleefully run up to the closest tomb and open it.
Can you roll initiative for me? Can you change the music to battle music, please?
Usual battle music or
Yeah, casual battle music.
okay.
God fucking damn it. That's a 10 for me. This is not going to go well because I can't
One
roll
more
very
vote
well.
needed for some reason. I don't have permission to skip the current one.
Really? Oh, they changed that.
Mm.
Oh, Christ. Well, I can't go off of what I'm doing, so...
Someone else. Oh no, nobody else has got access to what channel.
Hang on. I can do it on my phone. Give me a sec.
Okay.
That's annoying. For God's
You
sake.
just need to give me like full permissions on the entire server, I guess. That'll
I've already
bypass
did
it.
already. Never mind.
No, you took away my bot permission. No, you didn't. I don't know. Okay.
There you go. There we go. Right. Toward him.
May I open the thing? What's inside?
I'm not going to say that.
Danger. Danger is inside. You have doomed us all.
Toward him?
Yes, hello.
What did you roll on initiative?
Sorry, I didn't realise we were rolling.
That's all right. That's all right.
You see where the playing is going.
11.
Okay. Augustus calls?
It's a 6 or a 9.
Where's the dot?
Where's the dot?
Yeah, which is it?
Is the dot by the circle or the leg?
That's a 9.
It's 9.
I got a 10.
Okay. Tim?
13.
Okay. Okay. Sin, you're going first. Then it's. Okay. As you open the coffin, you just see like a pile of bones on the inside, and behind you, you hear one of the armors pulls out a battle axe and stands ready and starts marching very slowly towards you guys. Sin, you get to go first. It's the one. It's the one over by the doorway. So the one on the. Hang on, give me 2 secs. I'll mark which one.
It's
This
only
one, yeah.
one armor stand that's currently
It's only
doing
the
stuff.
one. Only the one. And you're sort of here. Everyone is sort of just standing behind you slightly.
Why am I right next to it? Hang on, wait, what?
You guys entered the room, so
Which one's fighting us?
it's the one over here
Oh, okay.
on the other side of the room. It's starting to walk towards you guys. Sin?
That was really
like
bad
to-
placing magical armor. To put the one that's furthest near the one that triggers it.
I wanna attack it. I wanna like go for the legs, try and like make it full.
Right. You want to what? Sorry, say that again.
I wanna go for its legs so that I can prevent it from pursuing us further.
Okay, do you want to
Yep.
attack roll?
It was 15 hit?
No.
Oh, I do not then.
You run front a bit as well. Next up, it is Tordin.
I'm also going to go in to attack it.
Okay.
And I rolled a nat one.
You go to What weapon have you got? You got just sword and shield.
Not sword.
Okay. Your sword sort of like as you bring it down, sort of gets caught in the stonework. It's strangely soft, the stonework, and you sort of like try to pull it out, but it gets stuck, and you're gonna. That's the end of your turn because you're trying to pull the sword out of the stonework.
Okay.
Barlin?
I'm going for bonus action. I'm going to rage.
Oh my god.
And then I'm going to charge at this set of armor and swing my two-handed warhammer up, trying to smash it into the air.
Okay.
Don't wait for the nat one where you smash us instead.
Yep. You mistake sin for armor.
Woo!
What is it?
4, maybe 4.
No, 4 does not hit, believe it or not. You go to like smash it up and you just kind of like miss entirely. Like you just completely misjudge it and you just like sideswipe him. Augustus?
I run right at it though, completely at him.
Yeah. Augustus, please.
18 to hit. Sorry, did I not say the first part?
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
But my bad.
It's alright. Don't worry.
I want to do Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yeah, it hits. You sort of from your hands, this great bolt of lights and cruel things erupts from your fingertips and sort of crackles about the armor for a
10
second.
damage.
And he sort of one of his arms sort of falls off temporarily. He just sort of like with his other hand picks it back up and puts it back into place, holding his battle axe again. He's going to go for Balin, who is raging still, and he's going to swipe at you, Balin.
Okay.
He does 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay, he's going to make another attack at you. He does a 22.
That does hit.
That's a surprise. And I'll find my die. Hang on.
Do you want me to roll for you?
No, it's alright. Sorry. He does 5 damage.
Is that bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing?
That is slashing.
I'm taking 3 damage.
Hey, there we go. Okay. Back round to you, Sid. And then Tordin, you're next.
I would like to back up and start digging a grave.
Okay, do you want to give me a sleight hand check? What are you digging a grave into?
The stone.
The stone.
Okay, give me a slight hand disadvantage on it.
Okay.
Sake.
Are you digging your own grave?
No, I'm digging a grave for him. Okay.
For the
You do
enchanted
get great
armor.
for me.
You're digging a grave for the enchanted armor.
17.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, that's with disadvantage.
Oh,
The other
okay.
one was like 24.
Okay, right, fine. Yeah, you dig a grave into the stonework. That's the end of your turn. Okay, Jordan.
I'm gonna look over and just why?
Yeah, I'm going to go to
Push him
attack
in.
again.
Balin, you're after Jordan. Sorry, Jordan.
I'm going to go to attack again.
Okay, go for it.
18.
18. 18 does hit. Barely.
Did you dig a grave in 6 seconds?
Maybe.
That's 8 damage.
I'm great
8
at
damage.
digging graves.
8 damage, yeah.
Okay. You sort of like slice at his chest plate and sort of like makes a crack in the breastplate, and it gets a bit angry. It sort of like starts like unfurling its fingers over and over again in anger. And Balin, and then Augusta calls you afterwards.
So, I am going to
Rolling that
try
one.
hit it again.
Okay.
Over the head this time. I want to crush its skull.
Okay.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Yes, definitely hits.
Fantastic. Which is gonna be... I fucking hate my life. Because I rolled a 1 on the damage, so that is 3 damage.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really do much to him. You sort of
I
with
gathered that.
his big warhammer you've got or whatever.
No,
it
actually,
is.
no, hang on. That is a 5 damage, because I have +2 to melee hits
Okay.
with rage.
Yeah, he's still fine. You just sort of like crack his like shin a bit, sort of like the armor. Sort
Oh,
of
this is
crackles in
going
itself.
so well.
Augusticles or Custicles.
So yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast again.
Okay, go for it.
Can you blast him towards the hole?
19.
Yeah, that hits.
So 2 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you again sort of make the armor just sort of like ripples up him, and he sort of like staggers back a bit from the attack, and he's gonna go for Tordin, who he's very upset about his breastplate being stabbed him. Tordin, he does. Yeah, it's a 7. So tell me that's not going to hit.
That's a no.
Okay, he's going to go for you again with his battle axe. Yeah, that's a 20. Not unnatural.
Just.
What do you mean just?
I'm 18 armor class.
How the fuck are you an 18 armor class at level 1?
Paladin.
Tank me.
Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, he does. Hello. 7
I've
damage.
got
to you.
chainmail.
It does 7 damage.
Yeah, no, okay.
Okay. Sin. He's getting a bit annoyed. He's sort of like getting a bit frustrated. Sin, back around to you, and Tordin after.
Throwing out, just didn't dig a grave in 6 seconds.
Yes.
Yes, we
she's
already
very good.
established
She's
this.
very
I'm
good
great
at
at graves.
Yeah.
It's very effective.
I kind of want to prepare. Like, if I can I like sneak around behind him? Like, I know obviously it's obvious where I am right now, but kind of like in the like kerfuffle, can I kind of like try and position myself so I'm at an advantageous point so I can prepare to push him into the hole?
He's nowhere near the hole. It would be quite a fucking mighty.
I know I would ram at him whilst he's being attacked by someone else to hopefully throw him off.
Okay. I would say you could try and clamber over like the coffins and sort of like move around like this. I would need you to give me an agility check, so a dexterity check. So sorry, I should have done this earlier really, but just for context, he's like here.
22. Dirty.
Okay, yeah, no, you sort of very deftly like slide across the coffin lid and make your way around and come around the back of this animated armor. He's focusing on a Tordin for the time being, just trying to make sure that he hits his mark, so to speak. Speaking of Tordin. Oh, no, sorry, apologies. And you still get a turn because that's just a movement. So
As I said, I want to prepare for when someone else hits him so that I can get an advantage on pushing him.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay, Tordin, is your turn. Sorry.
Attack again.
Okay, go for it.
18.
Yeah, it hits. Can you guys stop rolling so high on my encounter, please?
Don't worry, I'm not.
And that's 9.
Okay. Describe to me how you destroyed the armor.
Oh, never mind for my thing.
Yeah, never mind for my. I had a really cool idea which might have worked, but it's fine.
I'm going to kind of align up with the grave that's been buried by Sin, and just do like a "This is Sparta" kick. Kick it into the grave, and then once it's in the grave, I'm going to jump, slam the sword right through the chest plate.
As you, as you do so, you sort of like kick it into the grave, and as it sort of like crumples about, and it sort of like it starts like spazzing out, like the electrical, like the whatever magics is keeping it together start to like fail a bit. It starts like jittering around a bit, and you bring the sword down into it, and it kind of slows down movement until it kind of just stops in place in the grave. If you can swap back the music for me when you get a chance, and I will do skip as well. But yeah, that's the only other encounter.
This is what happens when we mess with graves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Sin, are you done messing with the graves?
No, I'd like to approach another coffin.
You want to open up another coffin?
No, I'm approaching it. If someone would like to stop me, that's their prerogative.
I'm catching my breath. I'm leaning against my hammer.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and grab something, I guess.
Propped against my hammer, just trying to go, oh, I can't believe I keep on missing. I reckon what it is I'm concerned about you, Sin. I don't want you behind me. I'm too distracted. I keep on missing.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around and just as I see Augustocles stop Sin, just, oh, for fuck's sake, not again.
Just for
But, was there anything inside the one which we did touch?
no, it's just like I said, just bones.
Can I take a skull if there was one?
Fuck's sake.
You can absolutely take a skull.
Stop collecting. Last time you collected a corpse part, you started wagging around a rib of a dead man's daughter in front of the bloke.
As I said before, I've got one heart, I've got 2 fish, 1 child rib, 1 skull.
Are you trying to make yourself a flesh atronach?
Maybe.
Or a meat dragon?
For context, by the way, sorry to interrupt. The shield that you found in the chest, in case you're wondering what it looks like this.
Oh, for God's sake.
Just so you're aware. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, is that...
Yeah, it is. Okay, so...
Can you give context to the people who don't know?
Who? What? What's going on? Don't know.
Shut up, tell us.
It's from Morrowind.
Okay.
Yes. What do you guys want to do in this room?
And I start heading towards the next door, I
I think
guess.
that'd be a nice shield for you to have, Thorin.
Sorry, what's the sword?
Shield. Stop playing Final Fantasy. Play the
I'm not
fucking
playing
campaign.
Final Fantasy. I'm not playing Final Fantasy.
What wanking?
What's the shield?
It's just it's very nice looking enchanted shield. You don't know what enchantment is yet.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
Is there any update from my raven buddy?
Yeah, he's moved into the bedroom.
Okay.
If we hear a sudden scream, it's because you found their little spy.
Yeah.
I will say, by the way, so Sin, while you were like trying to move while you're trying to open the coffins, you read on the top of one of them, you saw they had an inscription on it, and it reads, "Here lies Lady Wixley, love of my life taken before her time."
Right, so
Oh, is there any grave marked for the child?
I've got his skull of his wife, the rib of his child.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm just gonna write wife next to this. Thank
Okay.
you.
On the dust on the skull, you just like scribble the word wife into the dust in the skull.
Just like the tip of the shovel, just why?
Really scribbly and jaggedly written.
A shaking hand from the weight of the shovel.
I'm going to inspect one of these other like sets of armor and just see if I notice anything about it, like if it's only got any movement while it's not been activated.
No, okay. No movement.
I'll just like with the arms, just look at me, I'm a statue.
Whilst they're not activated, can I go and take one of
Yeah,
their
can we
legs
take
off
them
each
apart?
one of them?
Yeah,
So,
go for it.
just pull one of the legs off, turn the head round backwards, and take the sword away.
As you do so, they kind of like they're still in position, like with their arms crossed. And they kind of just like slowly, just sort of lean over and like fall onto the rug with a clatter. Still in position.
Perfect, but I can't get up with 1 foot very easily, so...
No.
I also want to turn the helmets round, take the swords, and put the swords in a pile somewhere.
Okay.
Just dump the swords in the grave, Sindug.
Okay.
Just so that if they do come into it, they
Yep.
can't see. They've got one
and
leg
I'd
and
like
they've
to
got no
fill the grave
weapon.
in.
You'd like to fill the grave in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you?
Just job well done.
So.
Would that classify as a short rest?
No.
No, not at all.
No, because we were busy.
We won't be having a short rest, I assume.
No. Barley. You say you were looking for one of the children's graves, yeah? You're trying to see
Yeah.
what was there. Yeah, you see on the opposite grave. So the wife's grave is. If I just do this quickly, sorry. The wife's grave is this one here, and you read on the opposite one, the ones that have candles on them. You read, "Here lies Isabel Wixley. May the gods forgive my deeds, and may you rest forever in peace, my daughter." the grave.
Wait, that wasn't the one he killed, was it?
Isabel.
I thought it was Young.
Ysabel.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it?
Isabel, yeah.
Well, I pronounced that completely wrong, and you didn't correct
I
me
know.
once, so
No, I
fuck
know.
It was
you.
written like, hang on. What was written?
That one?
No, you wrote it down as he's older.
Yeah, it's Yolda.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's Solder, you're right. Apologies.
Yeah,
That's
what
my
the fuck, man?
No, that's my bad. You're Solder. He doesn't know his own child's name.
He was clearly
apologies.
drunk, like in the grave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this in as like, there's a grave over there for the one in which you pulled the body parts from. I imagine it's probably empty. And it's like in a passing comment and a walk away back towards the door.
I don't care, I've already got my piece.
Okay.
Your piece. You collecting them all. You're collecting this. You're collecting the corpses of this man's family bit by bit.
Pokemon, man.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
What's a Pokemon?
Okay. You guys make it towards the end of the corridor, and there's another stone door in front of you. And you can sort
I
of...
opened the door.
It's got like iron bars on it, so you can sort of see through it. And you open the door into this research room. And although
That's the body.
as you open the room, you sort of smell like this really foul stench. Even though it's got iron bars on it, something magical is stopping the smell getting out, you assume. And there's smell of like feces of the recently dead. These people have recently died. And there's sort of very strong odour of blood and like grotesque sort of things. And who opens the door? Sorry, Augusta, please.
I'll do it, yeah.
Can you give me an endurance saving throw / constitution saving throw?
I feel like she should have advantage because we
Yeah.
deal with this all the time.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
At 20.
You, as you open the door, like a swarm of flies just like fly out into your face, like sort of pelting your face over and over as they escape the room. And they sort of just fly out
I
into
eat
the room.
them.
With your tongue. Okay. Yes. Yeah, you eat some of the flies that come out. There's a lot.
I'm visibly disgusted. Just ugh.
Yeah.
Like just like looking about like between the both of you, just both of you, really? I thought at least you were somewhat normal, lizard.
I don't know where you got that idea.
At least we don't have tusks.
Stop staring at them.
Got him.
Stop calling me lizard!
Okay. What would you guys like to do in this room?
I'd like to grab one of the skulls.
I would also like to grab a skull.
Is this anyone's skull in particular, or is it just a normal skull?
Give me,
As opposed to a magic skull.
give me an investigation check.
I mean, it's more so for my own
No,
notes,
no,
but
no, no. This is important. Give me
Do we
an
both need
investigation
to? Because we're both getting a skull.
yeah.
check. Just sin.
Well, I got a nat 1.
Is it a child skull?
It's regular size skull, you're pretty sure.
1 totally normal skull.
Yeah. Just a regular size skull.
I see where this is going. On the body we had earlier, we pulled a rib from it. Was the skull was missing, wasn't
The
it?
skull was missing, yes.
I
You
see.
don't know that that's that skull because Sin's just
No.
taking it and thinking it's a normal skull.
Normal skull.
So, and you now have 2 skulls indiscriminately on your person.
Can
Have
I
you
just...
marked which one's which?
No.
One's got marked with wife, but the other one's just unmarked. And I just
So
want
you've
to kind of
actually etched wife into the skull.
really scribbly. But I just want to kind of be like, hello, and just natter them in the corner.
Why? Here's your daughter!
Origin story. Can I just have them like chatter their teeth and stuff in the background? Like I'm kind of like playing the maracas or whatever.
I'm going to look scared. Can I see what's on the books?
You can. I'm glad you asked that because I'm dying for a pee. If you want to read,
I want you to like go into detail, Jack. I want you to explain the texture of the books, how the pages feel, what kind of binding is like.
No, go fuck yourself. I put it on stream if you want to read for me. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Does someone want to read it other than me for fucking once?
Sure, I'll do it.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if what I'm doing is the right thing. When I lose my consciousness at night, when the moon is high in the sky and shining on the castle, I wake up with these bodies around me. I do not know where they come from, who brings them, but I cannot bring myself to bury them. There are too many to count. Where would I bury them? Someone would notice. It's only fair for me to make something of their bodies, right? A little salt, some basil, some seaweed from the shore.
God.
It's not noticeable anymore. You can't taste it. It's not right. And the villagers down at Hoarfrost, I want to help, but this is all I can do. Am I a bad person? I'm trying to help out the best I can while the order just take and take without care. If I do nothing, the villagers die. I'll just keep doing what I've been doing, and I can't let anyone see what's in here.
I'm going to throw up. Just on the floor. I'll just turn around. I'm going to read that out to the group as just like what happened. I've made a little sick on the floor.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. So.
Am I able to? Given that we read in the notes, we realised that there was a skeleton without a head earlier, and what we read in the notes previously about burning a skull. Just mention the scene and go, right, I hate that I'm asking you this. Any skulls you may find might be important.
Barlin.
Collect.
Barlin, what's your intelligence?
10. I'm not got negative intelligence. It's a flat intelligence.
I'm not going to say as DM. I'm going to say to you as a player. Do you think Barlin would have figured this out?
He's not intelligent, but he is wise. His wisdom is 14.
Okay, fair enough then. If you think he's figured it out, that's on you. That's fine.
I'm technically smarter than you and I didn't notice.
Yes, but you're also fucking delusional. And you see corpses and you just get a little bit of
I
glee.
stick my hand into the fire, okay?
Hang on, what's your intelligence again?
Mine?
1
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, 10.
Oh, I was going to say, I got really worried.
I got a +0 modifier, but I've got 14 wisdom. So I'm wise, I'm just not very intelligent, I'm just not very smart.
As you read the note and you finish reading the note, all of a sudden, a gust of wind sweeps through and all the candles get extinguished. And you turn and your entire vision just turns to black and you can't see anything.
Oh, shit.
Has anything happened with the raven?
Yeah, the ravens reported out back to you that they can't see Lord Wixley anymore.
I've pulled up my hammer to prepare.
Just now. And as you sort of stand there in complete darkness, you sort of hear like the slow padding down the corridor. Like
I would like to
claws
cast
scraping.
Fairy Fire.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Well, we have to see him.
Are you sure we want to do that?
Do we want to see him or not?
Do we want him to see us or not?
Fine, I won't cast it.
I was like, I go, can we hear the footsteps?
You can. You know he's coming. Can I get you all to make me a stealth check before you say what you're going to say?
I was going to say just hide.
Yeah.
And I'm going to inevitably fail that stealth check with a 9.
I got a 7.
Oh, 16.
10.
Tordim, can you make me a strength saving throw?
Ooh.
That's 12.
Okay. You all hear the werewolf start plodding around outside in the room with the tombs, and he sort of like starts scratching at the coffin lids, howling like, out to the moon as he scratches at the coffins. He sort of starts sniffing the air, so you can smell something, and all of a sudden you hear as he just sort of scuttles off back upstairs. And as he does so, the lights mysteriously just turn back on. and you instantly notice you're missing someone from your party.
Oh! Dodin! Oh, shit. I now, like, a sudden sense of dread falls over me, and my heart begins to really sink as I realise I am down in a crypt with these two people who have, despite the fact that I am quite a large orc, everyone's normally just passively afraid of me. These two people, over the last couple of hours I've known them, have really set a chill in my spine. And I have a thick sense of dread, like a dark cloud just gone right over me as I realise that Tordin's gone, there was scuttling, and I'm now in a crypt with these two. And I'm going to back into a corner.
I don't know about you, August, please, but I'm just going to just very slowly just look over at him and just like, oh, it seems Tordin left.
If you say you're going to make him a
eyesight.
grave, I'm going to put this hammer in your skull.
I'd like to see you try.
I'm going to like slowly edge around with my facing them, my back are in the room, and then just out of this small room.
Okay.
Just facing them with my hammer.
Just speak to, is there anything else we find in this room, or is that about it?
I wanted to inspect the bodies a little bit.
There's nothing really of interest.
And I've like
I thought those were bodies.
They are
collect-
bodies.
they're turning it into meat. They're turning it into meat. That's what they're feeding the people. Those
Yeah.
packages.
Can I at least see
are
like
body
how
meats.
they died? Like, are they bite marks or are they stab marks? Because they
Oh,
might
yeah,
be
okay, that's-
werewolf.
we could do that. Give me a nature check. Or no, give me a medicine check rather. Sorry.
22.
Yeah, they're bite marks, very large bite marks, not from any wolf or bear, much larger.
So
Oh, so we know that he's being framed. We didn't know that. Not being framed, sorry. We didn't know that before.
I'm just going to mention like, to Sin, like, as I'm backing away, just collect some skulls and please don't kill me.
Sorry, there is one thing you notice in the room. Just remembered. Above the note you just read, there's like a crawl space, and you sort of like, as you put your hands in front of it, you can feel like a cold sensation descending down. You notice that the trapdoor is sort of magically guarded, and it's got a keyhole in it. You're assuming this is the icebox. Can you guys all make me a perception check?
Do I make it? Because I've walked outside. I've backed out of the room.
Yes, you all make me a perception.
I got a 7, so...
Because I should have done this while Brixley was in the room.
17.
I make a 9.
Okay, Gusticles. You heard, although you were a bit scared and obviously like fearful of the werewolf, you heard the jangle of keys as he prowled around outside the room.
What do you mean?
Like you heard like ding, 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 like the keys jangling. You're assuming that the keys that he showed you earlier, the access the icebox, he still has it on him.
Right,
Little
do we
werewolf
think
pockets.
Tordin's in the icebox?
I would say it's very hard for him to get from us being hidden in a room in the brief moment the lights went out for him to get Tordin, unlock the icebox with a set of keys, given he's a werewolf, shove him up there, relock it, reattach the keys and wander off. The likelihood of that is probably quite low.
He's as quick as me when digging graves.
Yeah, to be fair, it took 6 seconds for Sin to dig an entire grave. Like,
Yes, we are taking like
that's a unique case.
Sin is like the best gravedigger. Kind of puts you to shame, Gusticles.
Okay.
I'm fully aware of this. Why do you think I'm friends with her? Like,
Oh, you're
Let's head out the
using
room and
Sin for
stuff and
business.
try and
I
head back
see.
upstairs.
For the sake of time, I'm going to say let's you've found everything that's down here, as far as you know.
So now I've made a nice bit of distance away from Sin. I am because I've got some kind of kinship or bondship with Tordin. I'm just chasing after,
So it's safe to
like,
say
in
you're
a general
in front.
direction. Yeah, I'm definitely in the lead. I am
Okay.
charging up the stairs.
safe to say we're taking it just a light stroll.
I will say Sin. So your raven tells you that they can see Lord Wixley again, and he is in the living room currently.
With anyone or?
No, nobody's
Is
there.
this as the werewolf or as a normal dude?
As a werewolf.
Okay, did the Raven see where Torden got taken?
No. Couldn't see.
Okay.
So I'm running up the stairs.
Yes.
I think we need to go
Alright.
to the place we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sort of kick in the bedroom door and just look around.
No, you're
I
not
see
going to
anything.
kick in anything.
This will turn into a chase scene if you start doing that.
What do you guys want
Like
to
Scooby Doo chase.
We're gonna have to sneak because you said that that area can be seen from the door, right?
do? Yeah, because he broke the door down.
Okay, I'm good to sneak.
Okay. Everyone else?
I would say I'm not sneaking.
And Barlin wouldn't sneak.
No, I've gone like as far as I'm concerned, someone's just taken my friend.
Okay. At Custicles.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just
I'll
gonna hunt
sneak.
for him.
Okay, can you two make me a sneak roller? And Barlin don't.
No.
I mean, it's a bit pointless for us to bother at this point.
No,
Well,
do it.
you might
No.
you might avoid getting murdered to death.
Give me a
Is it
sneak roll.
stealth? Yeah.
Yeah, stealth roll. Stealth roll. Both of you.
18.
Okay.
17.
Okay. You two make it out. I can't do separately. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds while I figure this out. Let's do it like that. Like that. Okay. You two make it out to here. Ignore what it says, that's annoying. And you see through the door, you see Lord Wixley sort of padding around the table, just sort of sniffing the air once more. As Barlin comes through, Warhammer or battle axe in hand, I can't remember what you have.
It's a warhammer.
Warhammer in hand, and you just start. You're not even trying to sneak, and Wixley stares directly at you. Cannot see, or Augusticles and Sint, but he sees you, for sure. And he starts to run towards you.
I am going to berserk.
Do you want to roll me initiative?
Am I still in range at this time?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Do you want to roll me initiative?
I'll roll you initiative.
You're going to try and take down this werewolf, okay?
That is a 10.
I got a 5.
Let's take down more just. I'm trying to find Torden more than anything.
I've got 14.
So if I have an opportunity where I can get past him and figure out where he's going, it's more a matter at this stage of just trying to find Torden.
Okay, sorry, what did you get, Barlin? You got a
10.
10, Sin,
5.
and August?
14.
14. Okay. Well, the werewolf is pounding towards you, Barlin, and as he does so, okay, he's going to try and attack you.
Oh, this is going to go so poorly.
That is a 15 to hit.
That matches my armor class.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, doesn't it? I don't think. Okay. So he goes, he bounds around and sort of like grabs you, and he just sort of bites, or tries to bite a big chunk out of your shoulder, and you sort of just like drop your shoulder as he does so. And then with his other hand, while he's still holding you, he goes to like claw at you, and as he does so, and you sort of like back away very deftly in your rage, very angered. You sort of your senses have heightened, and he goes to claw you. He sort of like dodges and twists about himself, and just sort of tumbles over a bit, and he's on the floor for the time being.
So,
Go on.
I haven't got like a ability to want to kill him. I just want to sort of get him into a situation where we can find Torden without, being hunted and Torden die.
So do you want to keep him distracted while the others go find Torden?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
I can't speak for Sin, but I don't particularly care about finding anyone. Right now, there's a danger in front of me.
I just want to get away from the big bad right now, but we're not going to discuss that because
I've
currently
shouted
he's
find Torden as I run into the room like, save!
And we don't care about necessarily finding Torden.
Okay, well, Augusta, was it you? It's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know whether.
Do we want to move together, considering we're both sticking together, not necessarily in combat until like it comes up again?
Yeah, but if we leave Barlin, he's dead.
Oh well.
Fair enough. Bye.
He's the one that rushed in there, like fucking.
Okay. So where are you two go?
Go up into that room. That's the only place we can go.
Okay. As you go into the room, you see standing there. You see Tordin being held against his will, hand over his mouth, and standing there with a sword, shaking still, is the hour spy from the bedroom, Hjalti. And he's shaking there. Don't come any closer.
Bitch.
Don't come any closer.
Why are you threatening us?
I just want to get out of here. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this.
We want to get out of here too. Like, we're not running about the place trying to stay and move in.
As you two are in this room, can you do me a favour and make me a charisma saving throw?
Not 20.
8.
Sin, can you check Discord for me?
I can.
If you just give me 2 seconds, I apologise. Tordin, you sort of like bite the hand of the spy, and you can say a few words, if you wish, while I try and do this.
Tordin.
I mean, I don't know really what to say in the situation.
Okay, fair enough.
From a curiosity,
Let me
can
go,
you
you
hear me?
bastard.
Can you hear me shouting from the other room?
They would be able to hear you, yeah. Can you read that all right?
Barely, but yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah. So,
Honestly, all we hear is, "Where's my friend, bastard?"
it's we actually which one's that under? Be under. Sorry, I've forgotten which. There it is. Okay, we'll come back to you, Valin, seeing is their turn done. You've got a move against Wixley. What do you want to do?
So I have, as my bonus action, I'm going to berserk, which means that I gain more hit points.
Okay.
And I also get advantage on my attacks once per turn.
Yeah. By the way, sorry, I'm going to interrupt you quickly. Sorry. Sin, do you mind just changing to battle music as well, please?
Yeah, I've also asked you a question if you want to check that on your phone.
Yeah, okay.
I will do that now, though.
Barney, continue. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I am going for the back of the leg of this werewolf.
Okay, go for it.
Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Okay. So that is 14. I'm going to be doing 10. Whoa. 14 damage to the back of his leg.
Okay, you sort of like as he's on the floor, keeping in mind as well, you sort of bring your battle axe down, or your warhammer rather, sorry, onto the back of his legs, sort of like put in his knee basically, and sort of like smash it against the floor, and you do a tiny bit of damage to him, not too much. He's not really that bothered by it. It's more of an inconvenience more than anything. And
I'm just trying to slow him down to get like, sort of a disadvantage against him chasing me, kind of thing.
He's going to get up, and as he does so, he's going to see the open door, Augusta calls, and Sin standing in the child's room. And he's going to try and run past you, Barlin, and try and get into that room.
Do I get attack of opportunity on him?
You do. Or you can grapple him or whatever you want.
I'm going to go for attack of opportunity. I'm going to try and knock him to the ground.
Okay.
I get advantage because I'm berserked. Although that's a 16.
Well, you're lucky because he got a nat one. So, yes, you grapple this werewolf to the ground. He starts to like claw himself along the ground, trying to get away from your grasp.
So, do I grapple him or do I knock him down?
You sort of like knock him prone and like you're sort of like grappling.
Do I do damage with that?
No. You don't.
Okay. Yeah, I dragged him down.
Yeah. Augusticles and Sin. Augustly, sorry.
So what's currently happening? Like the guy's still holding Torden.
Step back! I swear to the gods, I'm gonna kill him. I just want out of here.
Why
We're all
kill
dying
him though?
here
It's not
if
like
you
he
don't
will
let him
help.
go.
One at a time, sorry.
Sorry. You go.
Killing him isn't gonna help. He doesn't own the place.
I'm going to use it as an offer. I'm going to offer him to the werewolf, and the werewolf's going to let me go. Yeah.
Oh, so you think werewolves are capable of thinking?
No, I think it's a good idea. While he's eating him, he won't be able to eat us.
Sin.
Am
I'm just
I
going to give
wrong?
like a look of like,
You are the Quintus of the party.
no,
Am
this
I
isn't
wrong?
that bad. I don't know, maybe the guy that's holding me might be used for that. Sure, but okay.
I think you should do it, I say, addressing the guy, and I kind of want to like step very quickly towards him.
Do you want to give me a persuasion check? Do you want to give me advantage on that, because he is terrified already. So.
I love the idea of like step towards him, he just cuts Torden's throat.
I only got another 8 on that, even with advantage.
And no, he's not convinced. Stand back, I will do it. I'll do it, I swear.
I want to keep advancing. I think you should do it.
Sin, calm
Jordan,
down.
do you want to make me a strength saving throw?
You know we joked about Sim being BBEG? Just saying.
Don't mind me and my collection of body parts.
You are actively trying to get the party killed. Like Sin encouraging TPK.
Keeps
Oh,
me
sorry, I
alive,
thought
man.
you said sin.
No, sorry, Torden. Strength saving throw, please. Yeah.
19.
Okay, yeah, he goes to like slice your throat, but with your one sort of hand, you quickly pull up and grab it in front of your throat, sort of cutting your hand a bit, but saving your neck. And you sort of like push the knife away and free yourself from his constraints for a bit. Do you want to roll initiative for me, Torden, now that you're in? Or would you like to just have same initiative as Augustus and Sin?
That's right, I can know.
Go for it.
12.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, what would you like to do, Torden?
Are my legs free?
Yeah, you're completely free of him now.
Okay. Can I incapacitate him in any way?
Well, how would you do that if you were to?
Break his legs.
Just kind of like see if I can get around the back of him and like get rid of his knife and pin his arms behind him so he can't do anything.
Do you want to give me a strength? Just give me a strength throw with modifier.
You can still hear me shouting, fighting a werewolf in the other room.
19.
Yes, yeah, you restrain him now with a. If you want to describe what you do, whatever.
Yeah, I can just get around the back of him, pin like his arms behind him, and then like twist his arm up so he drops the knife.
Yeah.
And then kind of like pin him, just kind of keep him in place.
Yeah.
So,
He's sort of like, I'm sorry, I just don't know what to do. I'm sorry, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please. He's all just like crying, like tears streaming. I'm really sorry, I just want to get out of here.
There are windows
I
facing
be
the
in the-
cliff, right?
Yes.
Is there any way we could like help him out so that he can like go around, like if he like shimmies along the side, so he can just get the fuck out and stop being a nuisance?
You could try and the cliffs are very high. Like they're very, very high up. There's no way you'd be able to just shimmy around.
all I'm going to say is I can't feed him to the werewolf because I'm lawful good. Others may be able to.
Yeah.
If I was to harm him a little bit, just a little bloodied up, can he be a potential distraction? Like,
Yeah, I guess.
cool, I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. Give me a roll. He is
Oh
restrained.
fuck. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, okay, you double damage.
Have you just bitten a man's head off?
8.
Yeah, how do you want...
Bite his jugular.
How do you
Nice.
do... How do you take this man's life using your
Is
bite?
that murder or manslaughter?
You'll just bite his jugular and tear his throat open.
So I go for like the shoulder, just to give him a little nip, like you fucked with us, and we're strong, whatever, and just trip on Tortin's foot, and end up biting him in the neck and ripping out his jugular.
Yep.
I'm just gonna look and like, what the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, I tripped.
It's just like...
Okay, Paladin, he's dead now. Throw him to the wolf.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just dazed and confused about what just happened. But I sling him over my shoulder and go towards where I can hear the noises coming
Let's
from.
do his hurt.
yeah.
I like how me and Tordin are the only people trying to like be positive influence, and we've got two fucking murderers with us.
Yeah.
In my defense, I didn't
haven't
mean to
murdered
kill
anyone.
him.
We'll see how
You
well that
just
stands up in
completely
court.
indifferent to life.
I just sent them to an early grave.
I did not mean
Your
to.
Honour, I didn't mean to
and
bite
fold.
out this jugular.
No, I meant to just like bite him in the shoulder, just like, yeah, stop fucking
So
us.
you
like,
you intended to cause physically bodily harm, even a crime of assault, but ended up in a
little bit.
murder, which means that constitutes murder in the third degree.
Yeah.
I'm glad that lawyers and that shit doesn't exist right now.
Barlin. Go on to your turn.
I want to try and shove him. I'm guessing that we've gone out into that corridor bit where the rug is there.
Yeah.
Well, I've caught him. I'm going to try and shove him into his room and close the door behind him.
Oh, yeah, okay, you've got him restrained on the ground for now, so you kind of like...
Just keep him
Sort of
restrained.
like throw him in there, basically. I
Pretty
guess.
much, yeah. I'm trying to sort of shunt him all into the
Okay.
room.
Do you want to give me a strength competition check?
That is a 19.
Yeah, you beat his strength. You're beating a werewolf in strength right now, just to let you know.
And I'm closing the door behind him.
Yep. Okay, you do that. So you sort of like pick him up and throw him in. And
Like, when it comes to try and help people, I just go like I get full adrenaline rush kind of thing.
he is sort of like trying to already beat the door down as you like. I assume like you stand in front of it trying to block it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pin this door back.
Yeah. So he's already trying to break it down. The rest of you guys, I assume.
Guys, any wise ideas? Anyone?
We have a plan!
Have you found Tordin?
Yes!
Tordin, that's what the fuck have you got on your chair? What the fuck are you carrying?
It's dinner.
Oh God! It's insert name here.
Yeah. Guilty.
I told him to stay in the room. Damn it! To be fair, I just shoved the werewolf in that room with him, but beside the point.
Yeah.
Into the room I thought he was hiding in, but beside the
yeah.
point. Heat of the moment.
Heat of the moment.
Okay.
Anyway, I assume we like lay him on the floor and make a run for it somewhere.
Well, he's in the room. It's just you three. Barlin is blocking the door to try and stop this werewolf. From
Yeah,
breaking
I've shoved him in his bedroom, and I'm trying to pin this door closed.
Right, Barlin, here's what we're gonna do. You're going to momentarily open the door, we'll chuck the body in.
Bad idea. I'm hard to keep it closed at the minute.
Once he has the body, he won't necessarily want to chase us. It'll at least take a second for him to go, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
not necessarily. Well, he might
I
go.
think that's worth a
This
shot.
orc
Those
is
in
trying to beat
favour,
the shit
he's
out of
already
me.
dead anyway.
So what are you doing? What are you doing, sorry?
We're voting.
Or you voting to do what?
Throw the body in the room.
Okay.
I'm voting nay.
Aye.
And Torden?
I don't know what's going on.
He said aye!
Okay.
Okay, we I guess who's throwing the body in?
Told him.
I'm just thoroughly confused. I don't know what's going on.
But we're throwing the body, which you're currently carrying, into the
I know that, but in
werewolf.
character, I'm very confused with what we're doing.
Just throw it on our count. Balin, get ready.
Oh, I hate this.
1, 2, 3, go!
Open the
As the
door. I
door
feel
opens-
sorry.
As the door opens, the werewolf bolts out as it goes in for another.
I'm going.
Hang on, I'm going to roll. Give me 2 seconds. It goes along onto the glass and kind of like smashes the glass as he does so, but pulls
As
himself
it goes past, do I get to have an opportunity on it?
back. You are still. He sort of slammed the door into you, basically, so you don't have a
Okay.
chance. The others do, but you wouldn't.
No plan. Dump the body. Everyone in the bedroom.
No, I got a better idea than that. Everyone into the main hall.
Sorry. Is everyone okay with that?
Are we bringing the body?
Into the hall.
No, the body's in the room. You're refilling the body.
Where's the werewolf gone?
The werewolf is, if I can bring up my my little drawing layer. Hang on, sorry. The werewolf is like here, right next to you. He's sort of slammed against the glass though, so he wouldn't be able to attack you right now. The body is here.
Wait, we didn't get a chance to throw the body because he just bolted out. If we threw the body, it
I'm
would have hit the
assuming
werewolf.
as the door opened, you threw the body in as the werewolf.
But it
But it would have hit the werewolf because even the werewolf was
He would have been
charging
pushed
out.
up against the wall with the werewolf.
Okay,
Depends how quick the werewolf is.
the body is in front of you again then. So the body's like here.
Okay, then just let's leave the body there. Let's just everyone just fucking run.
Okay.
I think it might be better if we split up, honestly, because that way he can't chase all of us, and then we can regroup and like go from both sides if we run around.
Oh god damn it! Sin, run to the fire.
Okay.
Augusticles, would you be willing to come with me?
That's a werewolf. We're better off
Okay,
with
you
the
guys
two
haven't
people
got, you
that
haven't
can
got long.
fight.
The
Okay,
werewolf
fuck
is-
it, we run through.
Okay, all right. Who else is going with you? Who's Torin? What are you doing?
I'm just following them.
Okay. You guys run through.
So I'm gonna say behind like sort of like the rear of the pack, just with a hammer ready, just to try and if it comes in again, knock it down again.
It does indeed come in.
And I'm going to be shouting to Sin to throw her skull collection into the fire.
Okay.
No.
We need at least like one of them to go in the fire. Like that's the whole thing. You burn the skull and he'll be fine.
But it's...
I based off the note we read earlier.
Sin, I will give you my skull in exchange.
They're my skulls, though.
My own skull, the one I still bear.
I'm gonna let you have a persuasion battle while I get ready to try and knock this werewolf down.
No persuasion.
I feel like I'd be very set in my ways.
Yeah.
That's my skull.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on. Nobody explained this to me.
We read the note to you earlier.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I paid attention. I got like an 8 in understanding with the skull and stuff, so...
Yeah.
God.
Okay, right, whilst you guys are dealing... Right, Sin, in order for him to not be a werewolf, we need to burn the skulls.
Balin, do you want to do me an attack on the werewolf as he runs at you?
I know you
Sure.
don't want to burn the skulls.
That is a 19 to hit.
It does hit, yeah.
I know. We'll get you some new skulls. You can still have them after they're burned. They
I'm
don't
going
count.
to roll a second dice as well because I get advantage because getting that 20.
Okay, go.
I'll get you new skulls. I'll get you
That would have been that one,
3...
so that's
oh,
fine.
4 new skulls.
4 new skulls?
And I promise you can have my skull when I die.
Okay.
That is
I'd like to throw
5 damage, and I'm
skulls-
going to try and do it center Master's chest to again knock it like wind him.
Yeah, okay. You do so you wind him. Sin, what you do?
I throw the skulls. I've been convinced in exchange for 4 new skulls.
Okay, you throw the skulls and all this, like this big blue flame erupts out of the fireplace. And as you sort of, Balin, as you like get him in the center of the chest, he just sort of stands back, and all of a sudden he's sort of frozen in place. And out of him comes, sort of out of his chest erupts 3 spirits. They're sort of formless at first, and as they sort of like hover around you guys, they start to take shape in the form of wolves. There's 3 of them. It would be. Can you guys re-roll me initiative, please?
We're making progress! 18.
3.
10.
Okay, go again. Sorry, from the top.
19.
10.
Oh, God.
18.
Tordin 3.
Jesus Christ.
Barley
Need
and
like an
18.
order for this in the future.
Augustus, what did you get?
10. Sorry, I
10.
thought you meant from
I
like
see.
the top of the video.
Yeah, I did, but it's alright. Barlin.
18.
And then you got 3, Tordin, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sin, you're going first, so...
Okay, so what is it we're fighting? Like, what are they?
They're spirit wolves, so spirits in the form of wolves.
I just like to kind of ready my shovel and prepare an attack, if that's good.
Yeah, of course it is. Barlin, you're next.
I'm going to try and side strike the nearest one. What's that? Where is the Lord at the minute?
The what, sorry?
Is he still in a werewolf form, or is he back in his human form?
He's still in a werewolf form, but he's kind of like frozen in place.
I'm going to strike the nearest one.
Okay. I will just make a note quickly of where it is. So there's one like here, there's one like here, and there's one sort of over by the fireplace. So
Okay, well, that's 19.
Okay, 19 hits.
Is 5 damage.
Okay. You deal quite a significant. They're not very strong. You deal quite a significant amount of damage.
Not sure if I
to them already.
uppercut it.
Yeah. And you sort of like yells, like whines in response.
And being these are wolves, I feel awful about doing this.
They're
I
spirit
feel
wolves.
so. I don't care. I feel so bad doing this.
Well, the one that is next to Augustus is going to try and attack you, Augustus. That is a 15 to hit. 1-5.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Oh, no, never mind, hang on. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits, yeah.
Yes, okay. You take 7 damage.
As a reaction, I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
You do that as a reaction? I don't know if you can do that as a reaction. I've really got to prepare that to do that.
Reaction. One reaction which you take in response to being damaged
Okay,
by a
fair
creature
enough,
within
fair
60
enough.
feet of you.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yes, you can absolutely do that.
Okay, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's a 6.
Your spell saving
What-
DC.
My spell saving DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 13.
Yeah, it fails.
Yeah.
Cool, he takes 15 damage.
15. Bloody hell. Okay, yeah, how'd you kill it?
So the fire just sort of engulfs him, and you just hear a small yelp as it just dissipates into nothing.
Yeah, it's and it sort of just dissipates, as you say, and it sort of fades. You can see like sparkles like fly off as it does so. There is just 2 left. It's the other one's turn. The one that is in front of Tordin. Tordin is going to try and attack you. Yeah, that is a 23 to hit.
Is this on me?
Yes.
Okay,
It does 7 damage.
I'm down.
Okay, Tordin, is that you got to do death saving throws?
Yeah.
Can I use my prepared go?
Mm-hmm.
If that's okay. I'd like to send in my raven buddy.
Okay.
If he's willing to come back through a window.
Yeah, you're flying through like one of the windows up.
I'd like him to start picking at Balin's eyes.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Do you want to do a attack for me on behalf of the raven?
Yeah.
They're even going for my eyes.
Yes, the raven's going for your eyes.
Okay, wonderful.
That's a nat 1, so never mind.
Okay, yeah, it flies just straight over Barlin's head and flies into a wall and takes 2 damage.
It's dead.
Okay, yeah, your raven
What the
just dies.
fuck was that from? Oh no, birdie! I am upset because the birds just died.
Okay, and myself, I'd like to swing my shovel down on top of Tordin's neck.
Yep.
Oh,
I'd like to try
why?
and decapitate him.
Why?
On Tordin's neck. Okay, yeah, do it. Roll me a attack.
Do I get advantage because he's unconscious?
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
What is happening?
Nat 20.
Okay, you do deal double damage. If he gets more than his max HP, then Tordin's dead.
Okay, let me just see what I actually have. Do I double it or just roll it twice?
Double it.
Okay. 10.
Tordin, what's your max HP?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Tordin's died. Tordin, you bring the sharp shovel down on Tordin's neck, and you just see Tordin's neck just roll from the wound, just sort of rolls with a pool of blood erupting from his neck. And as you say, Tordin has passed away. And it's been deleted. Fight continues. It would be Augustocles next.
What?
You promised me 4 new skulls.
You are taking the piss, right?
I just want Sin to just start laughing maniacally, like just like clutching a shovel whilst giggling.
I hope you know what needs to be done.
Okay. I'm gonna use my last fucking thing to do charm person.
Okay.
So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Sin.
So that's willpower, right?
No, sin doesn't affect you.
Oh, okay.
What? Why not?
Doesn't.
Don't worry about it.
She's immune. Augustocles, that's your turn. Is that your turn?
Fucking guess so.
Okay. It's the first wolf's turn in front of Balin. It's going to attack you, Balin.
Wonderful.
It's 11 to hit. Oh no! Wait! Sorry, apologies. I keep forgetting to do it. No, it's 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. No, he goes and tries to bite you, but again, he just sort of like flies past you. A lot of things are just flying past you recently.
Flies past me. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a mass confusion.
Balin, it is your turn.
I've just seen Sin kill my friend. Mm-hmm. I am gonna try and cave Sin's skull in.
Okay, go for it.
That's the thing, you get a reaction shot on him because it's
Yes.
between us.
Didn't it dive past me though?
It did. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's still going away from.
Yeah. So he would still get a reaction.
Oh come on.
It doesn't hit. Don't worry. Yeah, he doesn't.
Damn.
Does 16 hit you, Sin?
It does, however, I would like to cast Dragon Skin and
You do it as a reaction?
yeah, that's a reaction.
Okay.
Cast the shield spell. I don't know what it does, but I cast it.
The shield it gives you an AC of 16 instead, I believe. You might want to
Well,
look it
then
up. I can't look it up, so.
Okay, I'll look it up quickly. I never actually wrote down what I did because I'm a genius. An invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. You have a +5 bonus to AC, including against a triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Okay, there we go then. So you
Fuck
just sort
me!
of up in front of Sin as you bring your battle axe down in rage, and it just sort of like gets caught on the shield.
Okay, as my movement, I'm gonna haul ass away.
Okay. Sin, because he's moving away from you, you do get a reaction.
Sweet, okay, I'd like to try kill him.
Okay, go for it.
I swear, if you kill off Balin,
No, I only got 4.
Okay, alright. Barlin, you move away over by the door.
I just want to like call out as you like just slightly miss the tip of my shoulder, like I'm coming for them tusks, Tusky boy.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Motherfucker. Fucking BBEG.
It is the wolf's turn. He's going to try and attack you, Augustly, the wolf. That's a natural 20. And does 14 damage. 1-4.
Let me just get a calculator quickly.
So just touching Sin's shield only till her next turn.
Yes. Until the start of her next turn. So when it comes around.
Is that
to
a
her-
reaction you can use more than once, or is that going to be every time I attack you, your
No,
reaction
no,
goes
that's,
up?
that's a one-time thing.
How
until
many
a
did
longer-
you say?
14. 1-4.
Had 2 candles burn out throughout this, by the way.
I'm knocked out.
Okay. Augustly's is on the floor.
Interesting. Wouldn't it be a shame if a shovelly person came along?
Well, it is Augustly's turn, so if you want to make me a death saving throw.
Bye, guys.
Is there that one?
Yeah.
Okay, Augustly's is dead.
Wonderful.
She bleeds out before your eyes.
My
just sort
God.
of as the wolf just tears at your jugular and just rips out your throat. And your lizard breath takes its last breath.
I like this character. This is a character I enjoyed.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
so-
I like this character too. I really don't want her to die.
Okay, well,
Fucking shame that would be.
it is the wolf's next to you turn, Balin. He's going to try and attack you.
Oh, of course it does.
It's a 9 to hit, so no.
No, it does not hit me.
Yeah, it's a useless. It's got like one eye missing, and it keeps like missing, just like misjudging where you are. But it is Sin's turn.
Yeah.
That shield is gone, so you lose the bonus AC.
Yep. I'd like to try and go for you.
Okay.
Fucking course you do.
Well, it'd be a bit bad if it didn't. Alright,
Well, I thought we bonded.
no, 8.
Okay.
Let me check. Do I actually add anything? Because I haven't did if I should have.
I imagine so, probably. You should be adding stuff to it.
Would you have proficiency in?
Yeah.
I can use my I can use dexterity, I believe, instead of my actual strength one for it because of the monk. Do I just add the
Modifier.
plus onto it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still wouldn't hit. It'd only be 11.
Okay. Barlin, it's your turn.
It's in next to me at the minute.
She's sort of like in front of you. She's within. You did run away from her. So you
But no,
have
he
to-
should try to attack me, so I wonder if she'll run towards me.
Yes, she would have run towards you. Yes.
Can I take my hammer and try to hammer her head into the wall?
Yes, absolutely.
It's not going to hit.
Okay. You guys are
That's
just,
the
you're just doing
six.
really fancy dances in front of one another.
You just bonk on the shovel. it's like,
And
dong.
again, as my movement, I'm going to run back towards the front door, and I have action in combat, so I can interact with an object, not accounting as a turn.
Are you running away from us though?
You're running away from the wolf, so the wolf will get a reaction, and also Sin will get a reaction. That is it's a 20 to hit.
That's going to hit, yeah.
Yeah, 7 damage.
19.
That's halved to 3.
Okay.
Okay, I got 19 as well, so I assume that does.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so. Six.
And that's half to 3 again.
So 6 damage total.
Yep.
How is Balin looking, just out of curiosity?
Balin doesn't
Wouldn't you
have
like to know?
Yeah.
No, just observation-wise.
Balin, your speed is 25 as a dwarf,
My
right?
speed's 40.
40. Okay, you make it outside the door then. Yes, you're outside the door. You've left the wolves in there. The wolves actually are on your side, Sin. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, of course they are.
they're not attacking you.
That's
I fucking knew you'd be the BBEG at the end of this.
Okay.
I didn't.
We're gonna go. We're just gonna. The wolves are gonna try and chase after you, but they're not. They're not gonna get very far. They're just gonna get to like the door, basically. It goes back around to Sin. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and head towards you as well. I'll put it this way: my speed's only 25. I don't think I'd be able to catch up with you.
No, you get to the door just like the wolves. Just a
Would
bit-
I be able
bit
to
back.
Is the door open?
Yes. Barlin left the door open.
In that case, I have darts on me as part of my
What do you do?
my dungeoneer's pack.
Okay.
Can I throw a dart at his leg to hopefully slow him down or like make him
Yes.
trip over into the
Yes, you
well,
can.
preferably?
Yeah, you can.
No, only 5.
Okay. No, you throw a dart and it just sort of clangs down into the well, into the depths.
Cool. I'm going to run towards the well. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
I'm going to turn and I'm going to throw my hand axe. Ideally to at Sin.
Okay. Give me a attack roll.
19.
That hits.
And that definitely hits.
And that is going to hit you for... 7 damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
Okay. It's the wolf's turns. So the first wolf that you injured before is going to try and make a run for you, Barlin. And he's going to run straight up to you and try to attack you. It's just a nat 1. So he is going to try and attack you. You dodge
Go
deftly,
into the well.
and he falls directly down into the well. And you sort of hear like this howling as it just sort of descends, sort of like slamming against the walls. And much like the other wolf, you just see sparkles fly out of the well. It is the other wolf's turn. He's also going to try and run at you, Barlin. And he is going to try and attack you as well. That is
Another nat 1.
as a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
That's a 7 damage again.
Reduced to 3.
Okay.
Not looking too good, Chief.
Okay. Sin, it's your turn.
Okay, tell me if this is good or not. I want to bum rush him and try and push him into the well.
Okay.
As a
Would that-
reaction,
would-
if I
would that
counter
be
this, can
my
I try and
attack?
throw her over
Hang
into
on,
the
hang on,
well?
One at a time. Sorry.
Would that be my attack if I'm trying to push him into the well?
Yes, I would say so. Barlin, what did you say?
If she's charging and trying to push me in the well, can I reactionary, if we contest and she fails a strength throw her over instead?
I'm gonna let Sin. Would you like to do that? Because I think you can just try and. I think it would just be a competitive thing. I mean, if she rolls a nat 1, yes, I would allow it. But I think just a regular, just sort of to stop her from pushing you, basically. I think that's how we'll do it.
I mean, like,
sure.
momentum-wise,
I'll go for it.
throw her over me.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like a
Yeah.
nat 1 would allow that. But okay, so Sin, you run up to him, past the wolf. The wolf is not helping you, but yeah. So if you two want to roll strength,
Yeah, I've rolled mine already.
14 on my strength check.
If I add my strength as well, so I got 18, that's 22 total.
yeah.
Fuck
okay.
me!
Sin pushes you. Do you want to make me an agility saving throw, Barlington?
Sure,
Slash dexterity saving throw.
16.
I will say, I am happy to throw myself into the well with him if I can do a roll that negates that.
What do you mean, sir?
I will throw
a
myself in the
suicide
well
act.
with him so we die together.
Okay.
Am I good to roll for that?
Yeah, go for it.
Is it an opposing roll, or...?
I think just both doing saving throws.
Okay, what would we do saving throw and strength for?
Agility and
Okay.
dexterity.
18.
I also got 18, I've got +5 agility though. So
You both,
19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
you both stop yourself on the well and stop yourself falling in. You're still in combat though. And the wolf is behind you, Barley, and he's going to try and attack you again.
Wait, was that my turn? Was it?
Yeah. No, sorry, you didn't take your turn, did you? Go on. Take your
No.
turn. Sorry.
Yeah, my turn. I'm going to try and throw Sin over the well.
Okay, go for it.
Was he going to fail?
Before? Okay, no, no.
In terms of strength throw, that was a 9.
I was going to say, it better not be in
I
that
would
one.
want to continue doing the same thing of, I'm going to be in competition with you here, but if you want to not, then that's fine.
We can do if you want.
Sure.
We can do.
He rolled low, as we've said, so there's no point in trying.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well roll to see if you get a nat 1.
Yeah. Oh, a 4.
So what did you get, Barlin?
I got a 9.
So yeah, you do beat. Sin, do you want to give me an agility saving throw?
Yep. 16.
Yeah, okay, you do barely, and I mean barely, stop yourself from falling in as well. You sort of like, you do start to fall down, but you kind of like very deftly sort of.
We've got an
flick yourself over
Obi-Wan
the
Darth Maul fight here.
Basically, yeah. Okay, it is the wolf's turn, and I'm just going to keep the roll that he throwed. He rolled a nat 1, and he is going to fly down the well with his compadre, and you see sparkles.
So,
fly
out
up.
of curiosity, while we do this, all the frequent wolves are dead. Has
Yeah.
anything happened to the werewolf in the other room?
We'll see. Sin, it goes back to you.
Okay, I want to throw him into the hole still. I'm still trying to get him in.
Okay.
Okay.
It's an opposing
19.
strength throw. Fuck.
19.
19. Do you want strength on that as well?
Yeah.
Am I
That'd
doing
be
a
a dirty
strength or
23.
dexterity?
Say that again, Barlin, sorry?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I've got a 10 on that.
Okay, do you give me the agility saving throw?
Fuck me.
This is just
8.
down to luck.
8.
8.
Barlin, I hate to say this. You step as you try to steady yourself, your foot catches a pebble and you fall face first, smacking your head against the side of the well, and your neck snaps back, and you just see like the neck sort of like crack open like a letter as you fall down the well. And Barlin, I am afraid to say you have died.
I'm deleting this character sheet. Motherfucker.
Sin, can you turn the music off back to me? Just put it back to the music before.
Yeah, 1 second.
As we wrap up.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
As you stand there, Sin, this very dishevelled man, nearly nude, comes like shaking. What happened out here? Is everyone all right? And it is Lord Wixley back in human form. I feel different. I feel this curse has been lifted from me. What did you do?
Out of curiosity, who am I speaking?
You're Lord Wixley. You're the.
No, as in me.
You are speaking as not you.
Okay. I would like to rush up and hug him.
Oh, he sort of like awkwardly kind of hugs you and goes, "Is everything all right?"
It's me. It's me. I forget my name. What's my
Solder,
name?
you're Solder.
It's Yonder.
Oh, yes, Isabella.
I possessed her. I killed the others. I threw the skulls in there. I saved you. We can be together now.
Wait, you... I'm sorry, I'm trying to... You killed the others?
We can be together now at last.
You killed the others?
Yes, for you, Dad.
Can you give me a strength saving throw, please?
Oh no, not Sin.
Oh no, not Sin.
16.
I hate to break it, it's a nat 20.
Okay.
The Lord Wixley just picks you up, sort of Bane style, over his head. He just goes, "What have you done? What have you done?" And he just launches you at the well. Do you want to make me an agility saving throw? You've got
Yeah.
disadvantage on that.
19 with disadvantage.
Okay, you steady yourself against the well.
I have +5 agility.
Okay, you steady yourself against the well as he sort of flings you to sort of like land just before it and just about catch yourself. He pulls out 2 daggers with his hands and he starts to make an advance towards you. Is there anything you'd like to say? Or?
I'd just like to start crying and I did this for you. I just wanted to be with you and make things right. So you're okay.
As he sort of stands over you, dagger in hand, he lifts it up and, looking about with a flourish, just throws the dagger down the world, and he gets down on his knees, takes you in his hands, and he starts patting you in the back and goes, There, my dear. It's all right. We're together now. They're all gone. They're all gone. Everyone who tried to harm us, everyone who did us wrong, they're all gone. And he picks you up onto your feet, and holding your hand, he walks back into the castle.
Do you fall down the grave hole that's outside the door and break your neck?
No, he hops over the grave hole, and he walks into the castle, and the door on Castle Ravenloft closes, and that's the end of the one shot. I hope you all really enjoy that. That was good fun, eh?
I was possessed. I didn't want
you.
this. Didn't want this. I was possessed.
Fucking favoritism.
Favoritism? She did a charisma saving throw, and she failed.
This was back when we were in the room when we first entered the bedroom. The kids' bedroom.
No, you planned this with her.
No, I did. I swear to you, I did.
No,
I swear, hand on heart, I swear to you, I did not.
Fucking brilliant.
I'll
I
show you
swear
my
to you.
DMs where I'm asking him questions if you want.
I swear.
No, I don't care. I thought that was brilliant.
I swear, we had not planned that. If anyone was to enter that room and fail that charisma saving throw, I would have.
God, annoyingly,
Also, if you got me down to 0 HP, I'd have been returned to myself.
Yeah. How much HP do you have, Sin?
2.
Oh.
I was having a 1v3 against you and 2 wolves.
I mean, you did the task. I mean,
Oh,
he's saved of his lycanthropy. So I mean, you did it basically.
I wish
Yeah,
that
we're
we
heroes.
Kinda.
But yeah, that is the end of the horror one shot.
I had such plans for Barlin.
I'm so
really
sorry.
Gonna
I
multi-class
said
him.
don't. I said don't with a one shot. Don't fall in love with your characters.
I got emotionally invested.
It said anything. I have to turn to chaotic evil and try and lure you into like individual rooms and
Go.
like kill you. That's why I said for us to split off. And then you guys like, no, we just gotta run. I'm like, fuck it, fine.
So, is Sin gonna try and kill us in the main campaign?
Maybe.
Maybe we'll see. I think
I'm glad that Enzo thinks that was great and we did an amazing job, but I am so pissed.
I am so sorry.
Sin just killed her best friend.
I
in cold
wouldn't-
blood.
I wouldn't have thrown the skulls in there unless you told me that you'd get me 4 new skulls, 3 new skulls, and you are my skulls. So you convinced me to do that.
Okay, I think that's a good ending point.
So,
I think
technically, we
yeah,
can
go on,
all
sorry.
blame Jess for this.
Yes.
yes. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
That genuinely was my motivation for throwing in the skulls.
Okay, we're gonna end it there. Oh, that's right. The camera. I'm gonna like lean over this way. Thanks, Enzo, for joining us. Thank you, anyone else who was watching. We'll be back next year for another Halloween.
It'll be
one-shot.
on YouTube.
We will be on YouTube. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't want to make a promise. We might do a Christmas one shot. Again, no promises.
I'm down for
but,
that. I'm down for that.
Yeah. But thank you very much for watching. And like Jacob
I am
said,
in 2 cameras at one. Fuck yeah.
we've
I'm
got.
so sorry, by the way.
Go follow Cuppa Kerber. Go follow maybe our Pepper.
Hi.
Eloise doesn't do anything. Follow us here on Side Seat.
You.
And we'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for joining. Bye bye.